The following podcast is a member of the Pokecasters Network. Pokecasters Network, supporting Pokemon content creators, their shows, and the community of Pokemon fans. To find out more, check out PokecastersNetwork.com or find us on Twitter and Facebook.
This is perfect because now we're recording. You guys want to hear a funny joke?
What?
Go for it.
Okay. So I moved out to the West Coast, right?
Yes.
And out here on the West Coast, I'm, in a big city. And on the West Coast, the Latino population is much bigger than in New England. I was out at this comedy club, and I was enjoying a show. And then on my way home, there was this Mexican dude in the street doing street magic, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. I'm gonna see an awesome trick. And he does a couple card tricks, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really cool. And I'm thinking I'm about to go, and then he says, oh wait, this is gonna be my best trick, y'all just wait for it, count with me. And he goes, uno, dos, and then poof, he disappears without a trace.
I hate that so much. It sounded so real. Like it was a real story.
I had you.
You had me. It was a believable setup.
I just got the joke. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just sitting here I don't get it.
Uno, dos, and then poof, he disappears without a trace.
Without a trace, yeah.
Trace.
Probably
Hello everyone, and welcome to the finale of Arc 4. I am your host of this show, Not a Scratch, the only podcast that believes that Scratch is never powered move. Your host, your PM, your DM, your GM, Anirudh himself. And with me here, emptying my wallet. Why are you, what?
it's me, Mansour. I have your credit card number. And I've got someone here with me who has been begging me to leave this show since it first started.
It's me, Muhammad. I feel like I've made this clear over the course of these past 4, if you count Arc 05 arcs. He's got to go!
Okay.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the finale of Arc 4, a very exciting endeavor that has by no means shaken the foundation of this entire system. It's not like there's a timeline or a plot line that we're following or anything like that. No. Anyway, so is there anything we would like to summarize today? Preferably about last week's episode.
So, do you remember what happened last week?
I remember what happened last week. Wink, wink. What happened last week was we came back from we found the mill tank. We had just found the mill tank at the beginning of that episode. We brought them back to Alola Town. Is that what the name of the
Lolaville, but yeah.
Alolaville. Brought them back to Alolaville, helped them find their home, and then there was one task left. This one task left to do is to fight and defeat the 3 dogs. And so while we're sort of figuring out what to do there, I have a dream. And the dream was that I was basically in the room of the big bad evil scary people, from the perspective of the big bad evil villain, and then I just as if the Zoroark and Skarmory were reporting to me, and then I saw a Darkrai walk into said room after some time, places a little rock down, and poof, Spiritomb. So and the Spiritomb is now apparently reborn, and they are now keeping track of how many tasks we've done, or I think it's Spiritomb. Keeping track of how many tasks we've done, and they want to keep us locked and trapped in the past, and I told Kyle about it. On that horrifying note, we fought the 3 dogs, and it was a fun battle that we easily won. And now we've completed all the tasks. And now we have to go back to a very far away place. I forgot where we had to go, but we have to go somewhere.
I also just connected the dots on the Spirit Tomb reveal like so long afterwards, and it's so much less satisfying. Where I'm like, wow, I totally should have seen that coming.
I should have seen it coming from 108 dots, just the number 108. But
no, that's the thing that I like. The number 108 just never popped into my head. I was like, we're going to 100, and then something's gonna happen, and it's probably Spirit Tomb, but the number 108 just never came.
Yep. But yeah, that's all I remember.
Yep. Yep and yep. Yes. 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 I don't know why I'm stalling here.
It's
Muhammad,
finale
anything?
time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's finale time. Muhammad, anything to add? Real quick?
Kyle knows quick attack.
Kyle does know quick attack. This is extremely vital because Muhammad's been trying to do this for
Kyle
3
also
arcs.
kind of knows assurance.
Also that. Yes, that is the case. So this is going to be interesting. Let us dive on it. Everything is done. We've completed the checklist. We've done all the check marks. The tasks are done. There is only one thing left. You could consider this the extra task, so to speak, which is basically just show up at the castle with like your list saying, "Hey, I'm done. I need my parents to sign my certificate here." That sort of feeling.
Yep.
Now the one slight downside, maybe if you want to consider it a downside, is that you are on one side of the country, and the town that you're heading to, which I think is the Nova City, is on the other side of the country. So we're gonna have to get moving. It is early on day 25, which means if you want to count today, you have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. That means 6 days to get back home.
Do you just want to be very generous with our role here and let us get back in one piece, maybe?
That would be nice.
That would be really appreciated. You know, you've put us through a lot here.
To be fair, I distinctly recall many instances in this particular arc where, and I quote, Muhammad says something along the lines of, "I'm taking over this story." So, you know, I don't want to be that guy, but
you're gonna be that guy, and there's nothing I can do. Fair enough. I'll just exert my control in some other way later.
We'll see.
Hey,
so you
listen, I've had this arc. I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth. This is my last chance before I lose all control over where the story goes.
Right. So what I have here is Nova Town. Okay. I don't remember. I don't have it written down, which is unfortunate. But what I have here is that you started in Unova City. You went to another city that had the tournament with the Embor. You went to another city, which was Johto City. This is the bottle extravaganza. You go to New Kanto, where you buy a tight belt. And then Alolaville is where you're at right now. So this is city number 5.
About right.
So, what I'm going to have each of us do is all three of us are each going to roll 4d4. Or 4, not 4d4, not d4, sorry, 4d10.
Aww.
There we go.
Oh, d4s are more fun. But okay.
D4s also would make things significantly easier for you guys. But
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna take that.
Let me get my d4s out.
we're going to go 4d10.
4d10.
You're not gonna believe this.
What'd you get?
I rolled 2, 3, and then 4, 5.
Nice.
So 2
That's
plus 3
insane.
plus 4 plus 5. It's 14
I
so
have
far.
rolled. No way. I rolled 4, 5, 6, 7.
We got a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7. We are now at 36. Unfortunately, I can't do that. I have a 3, an 8.
Boo! Please carry on.
I have 3, 8, 4, 7. So that kind of that's 2 pairs there. That counts.
No continuity.
That's
Wait,
2 pairs.
did you roll 3, 4, and then 7, 8?
No, I got 3, 8, 4, 7.
Ugh.
This totals out to be 58 hours.
We're cutting it close.
So,
We also got some fantastic. We got like well over half of them below 5 or below.
yeah,
6.
this was a pretty good roll overall.
Yeah.
So let's do some math here. 14 hours traveled. Day 26 is 14 hours. That makes it at 28. On day 27, we get an additional. That would be 42 hours travel. Let me just confirm this. 58 minus 14 for the first day. For the second day. For the third day. Day 28. It's another 14 hours traveled. And then day 29 is 2 hours traveled, which means 12 hours remaining. You are currently have about 12, 12 plus 14. You have 26 hours to go left. But you've been basically steamrolling here. Keldeo with knowledge of the region, and you guys with legs of steel have been just zooming backwards. You're like, we gotta beat the clock here, and we are pushing it.
Go, 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 go.
So yeah, everybody's running at this point. Keldeo going full steam ahead. Kyle using the powers of the Trico. Ralph using all the ninja skills that you've learned in the past months. Just zooming fast. Everyone just running Naruto style or whatever the equivalent would be. Manaphy using its antenna as the arms that are going backwards, just in the backpack, being like, wee! And you guys are heading back. You just passed all the old cities. Do you want to stop anywhere?
Why would we?
This won't take any more time, per se.
Why
So
would
if you
why?
have any reasons.
Why? What reasons do we have to? We're not looking for anything. All we know is go home, tell Victini, hey, we made it. Go to the dream world and be like, yo, I'm a legendary.
Hey, we go. So you guys continue back. You head all the way back. You go through all the different areas that you've traveled in the past. You cut through a little bit of that desert. Just a little bit, not too much of it. You continue heading. You pass New Kanto, that other city. You reach Johto City. Continue going afterwards. Go through a bunch of forests and old paths. And then, at this point, you are in the very first forest. The forest that, I may recall, was Bird Forest. You're in this forest, you're zooming past, you're very confident. No concern, no nothing.
Question. Did Ralph tell... I don't remember. Did Ralph tell Kyle that Spiritomb is trying to become a legendary, or just that Spiritomb is trying to trap us?
I did not specifically say that they're trying to become a legendary. I just said they're also working on the tasks.
Oh, you did... Wait, you did say that...
I said they know how many we're doing, and they're doing a little less, but they're doing them as well.
Oh, okay. So yeah, from that, Kyle could put together that Spiritomb is the one behind, or like the Spiritomb is the one trying to become the legendary. Darkrai's helping. So the Skarmory and Haunchcrow crew and the Bird crew are all working with that Spiritomb.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, I can't believe that. All right, sorry, something just lined up perfectly, and it was very exciting.
Go for it.
So you guys
ruined my day.
So you guys are just going through the forest at this point, just trying to steam through everything. Keldeo's cutting off a path. At moments, Keldeo is actually just using Aqua Jet, breaking down trees in the process to get back home.
Yes.
Just like we go straight this way. You see a tree in the way? What do you mean we go straight that way? Keldeo Aqua Jet's right through the tree. We're going straight this way.
Kyle is only slightly upset at like the trees getting all absolutely beat up, but Kyle knows that there's no stopping Keldeo. Like Kyle's
like,
not...
Yeah, to quote, I think this is more of a Mansour thing than a Ralph thing. Efficiency, charge. We straight line this.
Kyle maybe takes a little twig from each tree that Keldeo knocks down and is just
barrels
I'll
over.
never forget you.
And continues on the endeavor when suddenly you hear noises around you. And when I say around you, I mean around you.
I look around.
Keldeo has stopped the Aqua Jet, has calmed down, and it's just like, so did you guys trying very carefully not to be like, hey, mystery person I can only see, cause
Kyle just nods.
Well, this is gonna be interesting. Where are we exact? Oh, Keldeo's putting two and two together, bird forest, birds are bad guys. That's not great.
Oh no, here we are again.
Guess who's back?
You hear rustling. You hear rustling from the sides. All right, well. So Keldeo's saying this very quietly, but for our sakes, I'll say it a little bit louder. Keldeo kind of whispers, well, we could either stand and have a conversation. We could try to make a break for it. What would be the best idea?
I am not very good with fighting birds.
Kyle just gestures let's go. That way.
You're a horse, you're fast.
So what Keldeo decides to do is kind of leans down. All right, let me just gather everything on my back and let's go.
Yeah, Kyle has already hopped on and is let's move.
Yeah, giddy up.
So Keldeo kind of just leans down, stretches a little bit, and then starts revving up with both of you guys on top. The rustling continues. You see a couple of birds trying very hard to be sneaky. They're not. You don't even need to roll investigation or perception or anything. They're just bad at being sneaky.
A couple
But
of klutzy Padov just like.
yeah, you just see a Padov like standing right in the middle of nowhere, like he can't see me because I have a tree branch. Ooh, you
If I can't see them, they can't see me.
You can tell Padov has taken this to heart, not even looking in the right direction because he can't see where Kelly is.
Yep.
Just like, I can't see them, they can't see me. You see just like a full side view of a Padov. Anyway, Kelly's like, all right, we hold on, we breathe in, out, 3, 2, 1, go! And Keldeo starts booking it at this point. This is faster than either of you have traveled. This is, you remember way back when you were traveling with Rage the Gyarados
Yes.
on the ocean. This was arcs ago. Gyarados was pretty fast on
Arc 2
water.
or Arc 3? This was Arc 3.
This would have been 3, I think.
This was Arc 3.
Yeah. Gyarados was pretty fast, but it's also on the water. Keldeo is running with hooves and horse, and horsepower is a thing for a reason. Keldeo is just galloping away. The birds noticing, hey, Keldeo was there. Keldeo's not there. We should probably go find Keldeo, right? Birds just slapping each other on the head, like, come on, we gotta go. And now, a la episode 1 of the anime, you got a bunch of birds chasing after this dude on a bicycle. Except
yeah.
replace that with, a Trico, a Machop, and a Manaphy in a bag on a
And
Keldeo,
none of us know Thunderbolt.
just charging away. Keldeo's like, okay, we gotta go, go. Speed is key. Keldeo's going as fast as it can without using Aqua Jet, which would have been the faster way, but it also at this point would damage you guys. So it's just like, all right, let's go, do. And you just hear from the back the birds are slowly fading backwards. Keldeo is faster than them.
Yeah.
Then you hear a screech,
Yep, there it goes.
I look at the skies.
and you look at the skies, and you see a figure that you remember this figure, Ralph, because in your world you punched its nose so hard it bent, and now you see that same figure again. There is a Skarmory chasing after you.
It's the same Skarmory as before, but not the same Skarmory as before.
Correct.
Wait, no. It's not the same Skarmory as before, but it's the same Skarmory as before, but not the same Skarmory as before, which is the same Skarmory as Skarmory before, but not this Skarmory, because this Skarmory is before.
I was wondering how long you were going to take that. All right, sweet. Anyway, this is the past Skarmory. The past Skarmory, also a bad guy. So, zoom. Now you're, what's the best way to put this? Right now you're a land vehicle and you've got airplanes chasing after you or something. I don't know.
Where's my
We
anti-aircraft
are on
flag?
a horse and the Concorde is chasing after us.
Exactly. You got bird in the sky, and then you hear another screech, more like a bellow, I guess, than a screech, but still bird sound nevertheless. And you look up, and on the other side is another bird, a black bird, specifically an angry boss blackbird, as a Haunch Crow, the boss of the Skarmory, has now
the
come in
big
and chase
boss.
after you.
Wait, is the Haunch Crow the boss of the Skarmory? Or I thought the Skarmory was the boss of the Haunch Crow.
What did I confirm? Hold
Wait,
on. It might be
I forgot to put the bottle away. But now we're going back. It's fine.
Quick, turn around, Keldeo. We gotta throw a bottle.
Uh,
Hold up. Did I confirm which one was which? I think you're right. I think the Haunch Crow is below the
The
Skarmory.
Haunch Crow is the big boss of all the birds, except it reports to its boss, which is Skarmory.
Right. So what I said there, the Haunch Crow Skarmory thing, switch that. Anyway, 2 birds chasing after you.
okay.
And what Skarmory has done, Skarmory is now, so Skarmory being the bigger boss, zooming in, it throws something.
That
It throws something with its wings a good distance in front of you. Any reaction to this?
Kyle just kind of nudges Keldeo on its side as if trying to tell it to turn.
Yeah, I'm like, watch out.
So Keldeo kind of leans over to one side, as if to dodge that thing, and then just hits a wall, and it's bounced back. You guys have bounced back as well.
Ooh, alright. Well, good thing we are not corporeal beings in this alternate timeline, and don't take fall damage, I guess.
Yeah, you're not taking any fall damage or whatnot.
Fall wall damage.
We don't get hurt for bunks.
See, I'm replacing that with that. Okay. Yeah, but you guys, Keldeo just bing bounces off a wall that's seemingly formed. Keldeo just bounces down, a little bit stumbling. You guys fall off Keldeo, and in front of you, you see what that Skarmory threw, which seems to be a rock.
That's it?
Would be
No.
Okay. Is this rock gravelly, or is this a stone that's kind of odd?
It's a stone that's kind of odd. You would consider it almost like a keystone that's kind of odd.
No.
All right, here we go.
And sure enough, out of this rock spits out flames, purple and green, until it eventually forms a circular figure that is the figure that you saw in your dream, as you see in front of you none other than Spiritomb.
Oh, no.
Spiritomb at this point has Spiritomb as to create this wall has been zooming back and forth, creating effectively a barrier that it has, that you just bounced right off of. That is the case there.
So what the heck was the point of the bottle?
I don't know, you can figure that out. Spiritomb has now calmed down. The birds are now behind you. Spiritomb in front. Skarmory and Hardscrow one step behind, in a little triangle formation. Well. You can see, like, even throughout the voice, it's changing over time. So, well, this is a good character voice, actually. Now that I think about it, like the voice changing over time to represent a variety of spirits inside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I see that you have completed a task for me. I understand that you can give me everything that you've done so far, and then afterwards I can accomplish my goal of becoming a legend.
Yo, is the Joker good? Kyle at this point is trying to figure out, because this Spiritomb, like, very clearly is, like, playing on a different, like, metagame. Kyle's trying to figure out if this Spiritomb, like, can see / hear / somehow perceive Ralph Kyle Abandon's presence. Because Kyle already knows that the Skarmory and Honchkrow, they have an idea, but they can't really, like, directly, like, sense Ralph and Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle's trying to figure out what this Spiritomb.
Okay. Would you like to roll something for that?
Is that insight?
Yeah, that would probably be insight.
Is insight smart or beauty?
Insight is beauty.
Alright.
I just nudged Keldy and I'm like, this is where you say something quippy back.
Ah, man, 10 minus 1 is 9.
Not sure. You could try something, but of course, if it's notified, then...
Well, yeah, I'm not trying to raise alarm bells. I was just trying to, suss it out.
you say this is something quippy back. Keldy goes, finders, keepers, losers, weepers, man. Get out of my way.
I have never been more proud of this boy.
Kyle just hangs his head, just like, oh, man, okay.
Spiritomb just like,
Oh, well, I suppose if you want to try me like that, then you can try one way or another to face me. You're going to want that?
Keldy is just like, pick a voice. Do something standard.
This is the Joker meets Deadpool, and I don't know how I feel about it.
So Keldy is just like, look, you haven't even completed the checklist. You could know about the tasks all you want, but you haven't completed them. What are you gonna do? And Spiritomb just,
Oh dear lad, you seem to have forgotten. I know everything.
Of course, everything learns from practice, and practice makes perfect.
So if I have your sheet and I do the tasks, and then whatever items I need, I can take from you, then everything works out. So like, for example, I've done most of the tasks. Actually, all I need
It's a golden apple and a couple of leaves.
Can he see us?
We don't know.
Kyle has attempted to figure that out, but has not confirmed.
Okay.
You can try.
I'll try.
All right, that'd be an
Curious.
insight roll in your case.
Alright. Don't expect us to succeed, though. Bada bing, bada boom. 11.
11, a mixed success.
Yes.
I gotta confirm something real quick about your sprite. Okay, good. So, based on the Spiritomb sprite, the spiral is only on one eye.
Okay.
So we'll just emphasize that even further. The Spiritomb here, the spiral is typically based on what it is. It's on its left side, the spiral eye,
Yes.
and the right side is just a green void. Presumably, it has two eyes and then just the spiral for effect or whatever. The spiral is there. On the other side, instead of a green flame, it is, what color would this be? It is dark purple.
What?
Okay, makes sense.
Okay.
And you see that eye not following the spiral eye.
So, interesting.
So a la for our Harry Potter fans out there, a la Mad Eye Booty's eye of just zooming around, not following the direction of the standard eye. So
Gotcha.
while the spiral eye is looking directly at Keldeo, the purple eye is just looking around for something.
I feel like he's close to seeing us if he doesn't already see us. But maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe, huh? So Keldeo and Spiritomb are having a friendly conversation. Spiritomb clearly has completed all but 2 tasks, and the 2 tasks that it hasn't completed are just collect item and bring back item, which,
Right.
I could collect them, or I could just take yours,
That
which
is
seems
true.
to be the philosophy here. So Spiritomb has humbly requested, in exchange for you giving up your items, I will keep you alive for longer than this conversation. And Keldeo's like, no deal. Howie Mandel, please give me a different one.
Howie Mandel.
Where did
so
he go?
He still does do
America's Got Talent.
Is he,
that too. Yeah.
Is he still doing AGT?
Yeah.
Isn't AGT no longer a thing?
No, it's still a thing. I think.
Still a thing.
I don't know how it was.
Which
over
one's the
pandemic.
one that's no longer a thing? Is it The Voice or The X Factor or something?
American Idol went down and came back up.
American
That was
Idol. Yeah.
Anyway, so forget about talent shows. They're having a friendly conversation. Keldeo's like, okay, we're not giving you the items, so you can either just scoot out of the way, or I can pick you up and throw your rock under a river. So
Ooh. The Spiritomb swim.
Bro, Spiritomb can't even move.
I think the Spiritomb, in the Mystery Dungeon game, Spiritomb has its rock bounce, so it hops, kind of like a hopping Pokemon. I don't know.
If you've seen its walking animation in BDSP, it is sad. It like stretches forward and it snaps back, and when it snaps back, the rock scoots forward like an inch.
But Spiritomb is just unfazed.
Oh, dearie, you really don't understand. You see, I'm more powerful than you, and on top of that, it's 3 against 1. Or, technically.
No need to get an insight here. That purple eye is on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of what I was expecting anyway.
Keldeo just like, huh? Oh, you mean the birds behind me? Yeah, 4,000 against 1. But I'm gonna tell you a secret. Those birds, they ain't exactly good. Watch. Keldeo throws 1 solitary bubble, and 4 of those birds faint.
Oh, okay.
So, they don't really count.
Right, of course. I understand completely. Now, we can try this the easy way, or the hard way.
Kelly's like, well, the easy way would have been you walking away, but that's seriously not the situation here. So I guess we're fighting.
Kyle is just
I'm
very
fighting.
patiently waiting for this to play out here.
I'm waiting for the fight to start.
Fight starts. Initiative. Pew, pew, pew. Greetings all. It's a midsection brought to you by me, Anirudh, the GM, PM, DM of Not a Scratch. First off, thank you for listening not just to the episode, but to this season, this show. For those of you that joined in sometime in the middle and just haven't gone back to the backlog or used the summary episodes, this show has been in production, I want to say, from like idea generation and all of that sort of stuff for 2.5 years, and we've been recording for over 2 years. So the fact that it's still going, it's still growing, is difficult for me to grasp. It's so wild to think that there are people that are listening to us. So thank you truly for listening to this episode, for listening to the season, for listening to the show as a whole, regardless of where you actually are, whether you just popped into the midsection for some reason to hear what I had to say, or if you're somebody that's been going through from the very beginning. Thank you so much for your support. Typically, episodes come out weekly. The next couple of weeks are going to be a little bit interesting, and I'll try to touch on that later on. So be sure to follow us, subscribe, and do all those important things you ought to do when supporting a podcast. If you've enjoyed the episode and want to support us in any way, shape, or form that you can, the best way to do so is to share us with your friends. Share us on social media. Share us everywhere. This is a legitimate just share us. Normally there's a little quib in here, but truly, sharing us has helped us grow to the community that we've got, and I feel like there are tons of people out there that could be interested in the type of story that we have here. So share us. Hopefully other people will be interested in this type of story as well. Also, leave us a review on your podcasting platform. Reviews not only help us in the algorithm to be more promoted into shows, it's a la the sharing method, but help brings new people into our community, and also give us advice on what we can improve on in the future. All of our reviews tell us a lot of the great things that we do, and we try to stick to those. And if there are any reviews out there that are telling us things that we can improve upon, whether it's official reviews or just comments in our Discord, we use that as constructive criticism to try to improve the show, to make it more interesting, not just for you all, but for us as well, because that's the chief goal. At the end of the day, this is just a couple of folks having a good time. You can also follow us on Twitter at NotAScratchcast, or email us as well at notascratchcast@gmail.com. If you have any cool ideas to add to the podcast, you just want to reach out to us, you want to go comment being like, this character is my favorite, and then I have to go down the Rolodex because it's a character you mentioned one time in Arc 1, those are the fun moments. We also have a Discord for Not a Scratch, and have a bunch of amazing people that have already joined. That's right, I'm talking to you, Mr. So-and-so that hasn't started the Discord, or Mrs. So-and-so, or any other version, whatever you want to throw, Dr. So-and-so, the so-and-so. You can join to help build the Not a Scratch community. Can you tell that this is rambling? It very much does help to have the community, especially in our Discord, because we do a lot of updates not only on Twitter but in Discord as well, so it's really helpful. We've also got a website, which you can check out at www.notascratchcast.com. The website's got our episodes, it's got our merch page, it's got our art page, it's got other things that are in production, and I say this now that the end of the season is here, it's a good time for me to actually work on those things. For the art page in particular, it's both commission and fan art. If you send us your fan art, you can see it on the website with your permission, of course. Our website, merch, all of that update over time, so stay tuned. Alright, this is a finale episode. You can tell by the fact that this episode is slightly longer than our average one, aka double the time. There are a lot of songs in here. So we want to thank Glitch X City for the songs Kirby's Dream Land, the Lo-Fi remix, Champion Cynthia Battle remix, Mystery Dungeon Sea of Time remix, Mystery Dungeon Temporal Tower remix, Mystery Dungeon Primal Dialga remix. Can you tell I like the Mystery Dungeon franchise? Ends Castle Bridge remix version 2, Diamond and Pearl Cyrus Battle remix, Deoxys Battle remix, Deltarune Attack of the Killer Queen remix, Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Ultra Necrozma Battle, the 16-bit remix, Pokemon Sword and Shield Chairman Rose Battle theme remix, Black and White Unwavering Emotions remix, and finally, the Pokemon Center theme Lo-Fi Lullaby remix. If you have not heard of Glitch X City, first off, they are amazing. Second off, please do check out their channel. It is linked in the description below. They are regularly releasing content that is, frankly, a guaranteed listen. We also want to thank Tabletop Audio for the songs Medieval Town, Middle-earth Dawn, Escape from Shadow, Witch Mountain, Cry Havoc, Endgame, Solemn Vow, Haven, Ethereal Plane, and Superhero. Tabletop Audio is a fantastic source as well. Please do check them out if you haven't already. We also want to shout out our patrons. We at Not a Scratch have a Patreon where you can get extra benefits regarding the show and its future, including early access to episodes, excluding finales, because finales usually have, wrap up the story, and it's really cool to have it all released at one time. Prevent spoilers as well, so it's beside that. But like all the other episodes are released early. Special behind-the-scenes looks of what goes into the games, special newscasts from the Outcast region, and more. Susie has a series that is starting relatively soon that will be going more in-depth on the different NPC characters and their backgrounds. All you have to do is be a Patreon member of any level, and you can get access to that series. And you'll also be recognized during the show. Thank you to our guild interns, Ginny, Harper, Ursa93, and Damon Liker, our guild members, Kira1 and Alchemage, our guild master, Eli, our governors, Suited Tree and Lord Toffee, and finally, thank you to our wiggly goat, Pure Glaceon. For more information, check out the links in the episode description or contact us on Discord and Twitter. Now, if you're interested in having a promo on the show for your podcast, we'd love to help. Send us an email, contact us on Twitter or Discord, and we'd be happy to discuss more. This is the finale episode as a sort of internal policy that I just kind of stuck with initially. Beginning of arcs and end of arcs do not have a promo, but if you're interested in having a promo on the show, please do reach out to us, because we're sort of resetting our promos now that we've ended the season. It's a good time for us to update our promo as well. So now we get into the little announcement section. A few things that I want to note. First off, once again, thank you so much for listening to this series as a whole and the arc. Just a random thank you out there. Be sure to support us wherever you can. The big thing, of course, and the next big announcement is regarding our schedule. So this Saturday, April 23rd, we will be having our Q&A This is the Arc 4 Q&A, but of course you can ask questions about previous arcs, and we'll be happy to answer those questions. There is no time specifically set as of now. It'll probably be announced on Twitter and in our Discord, so be sure you're checking out one of those if you haven't already. And be sure to follow the Twitch, twitch.tv/TheAdoran region, as that is the location where we will be streaming out our content here. That'll eventually turn into an episode. That'll likely be next week's episode. Later on, at the very end of this, I hint at maybe taking a week off. That was back when I thought we were going to be releasing things at a somewhat regular manner. I did not expect the series to take 3+ months to release, both because of the number of episodes we had in the backlog and just there was a bit of scheduling at the beginning of the year was kind of iffy. But now that we're back on track, you can expect the Q&A episode. If you are unable to make the stream this Saturday, you'll see the episode come out next week as a Q&A episode. Following that Q&A episode, we've got a few different things in the pipeline right now. So there is at least one special episode and multiple maybe coming for the Arc 3 giveaway winners. We'll talk about the Arc 4 giveaway on the Twitch as well, so on the Twitch Q&A stream. So if you're listening to this episode immediately before the Twitch stream, please do remind me about that because I will forget. But for the Arc 3 winners, there's at least one special episode, maybe more, that'll be released in this sort of gap period. There is the Arc 4 summary episode that will be released along with a re-release, I suppose, of the initial Arc summary episodes. This allows all of those to kind of shift up in the podcast player list so that you can listen to all of the summary episodes at once rather than scrolling down trying to find each of the summaries. There's that, Q&A. Let's see, we've got the special episode, the Q&A, the summary episodes. And then, after that, there's probably going to be we haven't recorded it as of yet, so I'm saying this hesitantly. There will likely be some sort of trailer for Arc 5, and then we'll start releasing Arc 5. There's no set time yet. It kind of just depends on how scheduling lays out, but you can expect Arc 5 to kind of start up sometime in early May, I would say. With how the schedule is lining up today. That is it for this midsection. Please do support us, whether it is by financially supporting us or just simply telling a friend about the show. Both are fantastic ways of being able to spread the Not a Scratch community and message to everyone of this just really cool show that we do, and hopefully you guys are interested in. I'm going to stop rambling because my recording section here has told me that this midsection is almost 10 minutes long, and also you might be hearing rain. So thank you very much for listening to this midsection. Let's get to that battle that I've been holding you off on.
There it goes.
All right. Manaphy in battle or not in battle?
I think Kyle tells Manaphy to, Kyle does not even Kyle has put the bag down. It's off to the side, and he has told Manaphy to stay put.
All right, it's D-speed time.
Correctamundo. It is time for the battle of all battles. The birds effectively. I'm sorry. Did you say Manaphy was or was not fighting?
Manaphy stayed put.
Okay, Manaphy is fighting all the birds one-on-one, just throwing bubbles randomly, and don't
you know
worry.
What? Sure, get that experience, Manaphy.
No, in exchange for no experience points for this specific situation, Manaphy's just chucking bubbles at birds, and all of them
I thought you were letting Manaphy get some, some mindless grinding done.
Unfortunately not. Manaphy's just chucking bubbles at birds and playing.
Incredibly whack.
On the bright side, Manaphy's bubbles are already knocking out the birds, so they're kind of just L's. Anyway, Ralph, Kyle, your initiatives.
5.
4.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Is it really?
Well, yeah, remember that 1, 2, 3, 4 situation that was happening earlier?
Did it happen here?
It did. What I have here, you'll love this. Skarmory's speed is 15.
Oh.
Spiritom's is 13.
Mm-hmm.
Honchkro's is 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ralph is 5, Kyle is 4, Keldeo is 3, and Manaphy is 2, although Manaphy's not in the battle, so...
Great. So. You've redeemed yourself in the worst possible way.
So without further ado, the battle begins. I have abilities to tell you about.
What do we get? We get Honchkro's Intimidate, I assume?
Honchkrow does not have Intimidate. What you will have, there's only one ability. It is Spiritom's ability. Spiritomb has pressure. However, since we don't do power points in this system,
We do
because we do
belly.
We do belly. However, it's not even that, because frankly, this entire arc we have not taken care of belly. So
We have not.
instead, due to the powers of oldisms and also Keldeo. So Pressure's ability has changed slightly.
Oh, no, what have you done?
So Pressure's ability, instead of 2 power points for 1, in exchange, Pressure now has the Torment status in place as long as a specific condition is met. So Torment means that you cannot use the same move back to back.
Does this count as a
That is objectively better than pressure.
Probably.
Dude, that is so much better than... Oh my goodness.
With this caveat, similar to like Sandstorm, for example, is that I have to keep rolling at the beginning of every round, and if my roll, as this counter increases, if my roll does not beat the encounter, the pressure stops.
Okay, so the battle starts, we're all tormented. When
Correct.
it fails, we're no longer tormented.
Correct.
I see. But so if that's a
That
status
is
condition,
a
my
much
attack is
needed
+2, correct?
This is not a guts-related status condition.
Oh.
Guts is only for non-volatile status conditions.
Correct.
So,
Uh,
Para,
so-
Burn, Freeze, Sleep.
Yeah, it's the big ones in that case.
But freeze to sleep, you don't move, so.
So pressure is now activated. In other words, you cannot use the same move twice in a row. This applies to everyone, including the foes. The only person this doesn't apply for is Spiritomb.
So no one can use the same move twice.
Yeah, so you can't go like, I don't know, like tackle. It has to be tackle,
Kick,
leer,
kick,
tackle.
kick. Gotcha.
It is Skarmory's turn. Skarmory, what are you going to do? Skarmory, you're already the fastest. So, Skarmory is going to go for a wing attack on Keldeo.
That's gonna hurt.
I need to actually roll the die, not just pick it up and drop it. That is a 14. That is going to hit. Wing attack is 2d6 plus 8.
I don't know if it's just the fact that we're fighting a Spiritomb, but the Cynthia battle theme is going through my head right now.
I know there's a remix that I could definitely use right now. Keldeo takes some damage. It's not a lot, but oh wait, no, I forgot the double. Okay, it takes slightly more damage than what I thought. Keldeo takes some damage and is now like, oh, this could be a problem. It is now Spiritomb's turn. Spiritomb is going to go for. Spiritomb has one caveat. I'll tell you this right now. So Spiritomb is powerful, but Spiritomb is also brand spanking new. So, doesn't quite know how to battle properly. Sure enough, it goes for payback on Keldeo. Bad idea.
Okay.
So payback is it has not been attacked this turn, so it's going to be. I need to roll my d20. Let's see if this hits. That's a hit. So that'll be 1d8 plus 8.
If this Spiritomb managed to get ahead of us in the initiative order, that's a bad... I mean, we did roll bad speed, but still, Spiritomb's meant to be slow. I don't like this.
Okay, Keldeo takes some more damage. However, Keldeo's ability Justify activates. When it's hit by a Dark-type move, its attack is +2 temporarily. So, that is a +2 temp.
Well, it's +2 for the battle, right?
For the battle, yes.
Yeah.
+2 for attack. That boosts it up a little bit more. It is now Honchkrow's turn.
Ooh. If I... Can I learn Keldeo's defense?
You can stat checker Keldeo, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
But as a reminder, once you stat checker once,
I know.
that's it for the battle. So,
Yeah.
Honchkrow, what are you going to do? I think you will also wing attack Keldeo. That's a 16. That's going to hit. Keldeo's
All
taking
three of them moved before all three of us? Oh,
Correct,
Lord.
Mundo.
Okay.
Keldeo ain't looking so hot.
Oh no.
It has taken a sizable amount of damage, and it is now Ralph's turn.
Ralph closes his eyes and focuses inward on his energy, if you will. Crits are now 19 or 20 for the rest of the battle.
Critical hits are 19 or 20 for the rest of the battle. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I don't know why I was stalling for that. I was trying to think of something and I couldn't think of it. Anyway, Focus Energy has been activated. That's what I was thinking. The move name. Focus Energy. Ralph's turn's gone. Kyle, your move.
Keldeo hasn't moved yet?
Keldeo has not moved yet. Keldeo is the last person to move.
Well, this sucks. Okay. Alright, this changes how I take on this battle here. I think, obviously, these birds are perhaps the biggest threat here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Kyle, I think. Kyle's going to take care of the bird that he has the best chance against. And Kyle's going to go in for a quick attack against the Haunch Crow.
Okie doke.
That is an 11. It hits.
How does it feel not to roll twice?
So nice. Although I was hoping for a chance to use Assurance, and that would be rolling 2 die. Oh, yes! Max damage roll. Let's go.
We like to see
So
it.
14 plus... I believe I put my extra stat in attack on the previous level up. I did. So I did. No, I put it in speed. I rolled low. I rolled 1 short on speed. But yeah, okay. So 15 plus 8 plus 6 plus 15 is 29, I believe.
Sorry, I wasn't even thinking of the numbers. Sorry. What was that? 8 plus
6 plus 15. That's 14. 15. That's 19.
29. Yep.
29. 29
This is
minus.
you do some sizable damage.
Oh yes!
Haunch Crow.
And then I move right after Keldeo.
That's true. Yeah, Haunch Crow very confused at this point. Wait, what just happened? Spiritom's purple eye has been gazed on you.
Of course.
It is now Keldeo's turn. Oh, not quite. I was hoping it would go into rage mode turn 1, but unfortunately not the case. Keldeo. Do I do it? I'm going to do this with the idea in mind.
If you're trying to throw an alley-oop, I will throw it down. But
Okay.
it has to be the right alley-oop, and chances are I may not throw it down.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Keldeo is going to go for Aqua Jet on the Haunch Crow.
Okay, I can get behind this. Oh yeah, oh this is gonna hit. Oh yes, okay. I had a different game plan, but this'll work. This'll do.
I keep dropping my die. Hold up, come on. Give me a legitimate... Alright, that's a 12 that hits.
Nice.
No, it keeps dropping on the ground, like hiding underneath my table.
Yeah.
Anyway, a 12 hits. Aqua Jet is 1d8 plus 6. It's not the right die. That is an 8. Okay. 8 plus 6 is 14. Plus all my other shenanigans.
2 priority attacks with max damage rolls back to back? Oof. That hits.
Oh, this changes my plan. Hold up. Alright, so the Aqua Jet hits. Okay, Aqua Jet hit Haunch Crow in a problematic situation. It is now Keldeo's turn because Keldeo has priority here.
Yeah, Kyle jumped the order, but then Keldeo jumped the order.
Correct.
So
Keldeo...
now Keldeo could do something and Kyle could follow up. I see the oop you were trying to throw, and I see where it may have gone wrong.
I did too much damage, I think.
Yeah, I know. I see the oop you were trying. I will say, it still works against not Haunch Crow. We just don't get a KO.
Yeah, my idea was initially for... So I was going to Aqua Jet to go in front, Leer, and then you knock it out for sure.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking of at all.
Okay, alternatively, what were you thinking?
Kyle has Assurance now, which if the target has been damaged on that turn, plus 3 base power.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah.
You could smack a Skarmory. That's an idea.
And keep in mind, Assurance is already my strongest move. Assurance is base power 6, but if the target has taken damage, it's base power 9.
I think it's going to go for Spiritomb then, in that case. Do some big damage on the big boss.
Interesting. Okay, what's it going with?
Is Aqua Jet here? Are you going to Leer the Spiritomb, maybe? Or just Bubble Beam it?
Depending what Keldeo does, I'm between 2 different things. One of which is what you're expecting, and one of which is not. So...
I am going to... Oh, also, we can't... Yeah, as a reminder to myself, I can't use the same move back-to-back, so I can't Aqua Jet here. I'm going to Leer the Spiritomb. We're going to see what happens there.
Okay.
That does hit with an 18. So now Spiritomb's defense is now 2 lower. Keldeo's turn is done. It is now Kyle's turn.
Alright, Kyle's going to use Detect here. Because Spiritomb Die is on it now.
Okay. You detect. Remind me how Detect works. Do you roll accuracy the first time or not?
I don't know if I roll accuracy the first time. Let me find it in the move list because we need to reformat this sheet. Detect. Roll d4. Result must be greater than number of times used in a row. So I am gonna roll a d4. I roll a d4. I try to beat a 0. It passes.
Yeah. So first time it always works. In that case, Detect, you are not going to be able to be hit this turn, correct?
Yep. Yeah. protected from all attacks for the remainder of this turn.
That is Kyle's turn done. It is now back in regular order. It is now Skarmory's turn. Skarmory still going for the Keldeo.
Question, clarifying on detect, because this is important.
Hmm?
Is it for the remainder of this turn of like the initiative order, or until I move again?
It is until your next move.
So I am protected for 6 enemy turns here. 5 head play.
6 of them. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I put the Spiritomb's thing in the wrong side. Keldeo's gone twice. You've gone twice. It's now Skarmory's turn. Skarmory gonna go for it. Can't use wing attack, so it is going to go for Metal Claw. I think that's probably the right idea on Keldeo. That's a 3. That's gonna miss.
Nice.
So Metal Claw misses Keldeo. That's great. That's Skarmory's turn wrapped up. It is now Spiritomb's turn. Spiritomb, sure enough, looks at you, nightshades you. Of course, Nightshade doesn't actually do anything because.
Well, does it even hit? Does it hit itself?
Oh, that's true. I need to roll it to see if it hits itself. It does not. So it just hits you and does nothing because you've been detected. That is there. It is now Honchkro's turn. Honchkro cannot use a wing attack. What is it going to go for? It is going to go for Swagger. That's like it.
Oh no.
It's going to go Swagger Keldeo.
That's not good.
That works. Keldeo is now not only confused, it also has +4 in attack, which means now it's at +6 attack.
But the way you've done confusion,
way
stat buffs don't actually hurt.
It does not matter. Correct.
Alright.
Is this something we'll have to work out? Maybe. Who knows? Alright.
There's a lot of kinks in the armor in this system.
That
I've only noticed in this arc. Don't know whether we want to revisit them after this arc when we go back to the normal world.
It's as good of a time as any. Ralph, I know it's been half an hour since we last talked to you, but it is now Ralph's turn. If you are able to go, and he's muted, I believe.
Did we get a text?
Crud, I meant to. No. My alarms went off, and I had to unalarm it. And I
okay. It's your move. A lot of stuff. I don't know how long you were gone, but a lot of stuff has happened in that.
I've been speaking.
That is awkward.
It's fine. It's mostly just been like reactionary stuff, like oh no. Like...
Okay. Anyway, it's your move now.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Who is hurt? Like who is not doing well?
Honchkro is pretty badly hurt. The other two are untouched.
Okay. So Honchkro would be normal damage against because dark, good, flying, bad.
Correct.
So now with my focus energy, I will now use what's a move that I'm okay with not repeating.
Did we roll to see if the torment ended on?
I have. I've been rolling outside.
I think I'm gonna be okay with using revenge right now. Yeah, we'll do revenge to finish him off.
All right.
Ideally. All right. I need a 19. If there's any time for this to happen, I would love to get a 19.
Roll a 20.
I got a 6. It misses.
Ooh. All right. The revenge does not hit.
Oh, are you just not going to hit a single attack this whole battle? That ruins a lot of my gameplay. Come on now.
That might be what happens.
Come on now.
That is there. I now roll for Torment ability.
Get them all.
Torment is still active.
All right. We're still under pressure.
Nobody has speed advantage to themselves, so it is now Skarmory's turn. Sorry, I'm fiddling around here because I got no idea what I'm doing. You cannot go for Metal Claw again. Let's go for a wing attack.
Yeah, oh
I'm
no.
knocking out Keldeo, but it's the last thing I do. No, I'm not. That misses. That's a thing. Great. We move on to our next individual. That is Spiritomb. Spiritomb.
Is its eye still on me?
It is no longer on you. I think it saw the revenge that Ralph was trying to do, so it's going to try to go for... What did you do? Nightshade? I can't use Nightshade. Oh, no, you can use Nightshade.
Yes, Spiritomb's not under pressure.
Confuse Ray. That's an idea. Confuse Ray on Ralph.
Oh, no.
No Confuse Ray on Ralph. That's a nat 1.
Yes!
Wait. Does that mean...
I guess that means it's confused itself.
Let's go!
Alright, so Spiritomb is now confused.
When I miss, we all miss.
Sure. That... Can someone... If someone wants to, and please don't, I'm telling you right now, don't do this. But also, could someone go through my rolls compared to everybody else and see how bad my rolls are compared to the average?
Oh, no. Someone's going to pull out a whole Excel spreadsheet they've been working on, and it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be like average rolls here. My rolls are like distinct, like far left.
I would love to see a breakdown of your rolls versus my rolls versus Mansour's rolls.
That would be fun.
Who's the unluckiest of the three?
Honchkro's turn. Honchkro cannot go for swagger. It is going to go for a wing attack. That makes sense. On Keldeo, that also makes sense.
It misses. That also makes sense.
Unfortunately, not for your case. It's a 14 that hits.
That does make sense.
2d6 plus 8. 2d6 plus 8. If it makes you feel any better, I got lower damage rolls. Keldeo takes some more damage. It's not doing so hot. It's not doing so hot.
Oh no.
It's alright. It's only got to tank like one more hit, and then we're fine.
Even better than that, Rage Mode.
Oh, here it comes.
Keldeo now has unlocked Rage Mode. Do-do-do-do-do-do. At any point in time, he can do the thing with the thing, whatever I described the ability as.
Yes.
Cut all the effects in half in order to do all the attacks. This is an auto hit that would bypass confusion. So,
This could be a time to. Ooh.
do I do that now?
Does Keldeo use it right away, or does Keldeo pocket it for when it's in a further pinch?
Despite being an NPC, I am going to leave this to you guys about whether or not it should use it now or later.
So confusion is.
Let me confirm this. Confusion.
How have we had someone be confused on the show before?
We've got to. I've been using confusion stuff for a bunch of time. You're confused for d6 turns, which by the way I forgot to do that. All right, I got a number. Roll dice when I attack. If the result is even, the attack works. If the odd, roll damage and take half. Do not add special attack, etc.
Okay.
So there's a 50% chance it hits and 50% chance it hits yourself. This move is an auto hit. Confusion would not do anything.
Versus if it held off.
Then it would have to do something that could make it confused.
Yes.
I roll separately for confusion and for accuracy. So.
Yes. If Keldeo were to hit itself in confusion, would it be in danger of getting KO'd on the next round?
Depends on the move. No. If it is the most powerful move it has and max damages it, it will not be knocked out.
It won't be knocked out, but it would be in range for someone else to knock it.
It is currently in range of somebody to knock it out.
Oh, okay. And that changes. I thought it could take another hit. If it can't take another hit, I feel like the decision is obvious.
It's up to you based on what I've been saying in the past, and you can confirm whatever you want. You know this because Keldeo's on your team. Keldeo has 33 hit points right now.
Yeah, I feel like the move for Keldeo here, right, is Honchkro between the two people after Keldeo in the turn order should go down. Or between
Wait, is it Keldeo's turn? It's not even Keldeo's turn. Right?
Wait, no, it's my turn.
It's Ralph's turn. Oh, we haven't done Ralph.
Wait, no,
It's my turn?
It's Ralph and then Kyle and then Keldeo. Okay,
Yeah.
so this will make
Keldeo has
Keldeo's
unlocked.
decision.
Keldeo has unlocked Rage Mode for then, but Ralph, it's your turn right now. I don't know.
Yeah,
what-
okay, this will make Keldeo's decision much easier. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ralph, it's your move. We have a Honchkro that is pretty bad. The other two untouched.
Okay. Question.
Yo,
If the move doesn't hit, can I use it again or no?
That's a great question.
With pressure.
that's a good question. How does Torment work?
I think. Oh, that's a great question. I think.
If I miss on Torment, and
I'm just going to Bulbapedia. Okay. Prevents the target from selecting the same move for use twice in a row.
Selecting the same move. Okay.
yeah, if it's
so-
select, that
Selectively
means-
used and
So
becomes
I've selected revenge already.
If it can, okay. Torment cannot be reflected. That does not prevent target from repeating by its struck. Okay. Yeah. It looks like the effect is just you select move. No matter what happens, the fact that you've selected it means you can't use it.
You can't use
Yeah.
it again. Okay.
So in that case, Revenge is locked off.
Okay. Well, I will use low sweep then.
On
The Honchkro because I want
Cool.
to finish it.
got it.
Okay.
That rigged the action economy in our favor. Alright, here we go. I need a 19. I got a 15. Oh, it hits, but I'm not happy about it. 2d6 plus 10. Oh, 1, 6. Okay, that's a 7. 17 plus my 21 attack is what is that? 38. Yeah, 38 minus his defense, and that's it.
The Honchkro is down.
Woo!
Okay. Cool.
One down.
And the
Others-
speed is -2, but nobody cares about that.
All right, Honchkro knocked out. Ralph got a KO on the belt. It is now Kyle's turn.
All right. Seeing as the Honchkro is down,
Also, as a reminder, while Skarmory has had literally nothing happen to it, Spiritomb's defense is -2.
Yes, but Spiritomb is not the current threat
Spiritomb's not here
to the
confused,
team.
That is true.
Because Spiritomb is not targeting Keldeo yet, and Skarmory can KO. So, with that all being said, I think the play from Kyle here is... I think the optimal play is Quick Attack. So even though it's going to do half damage, I get another one in.
Okay.
So, 18 hits, D8 plus 6, and... Okay, 12 plus 15 is 27, minus defense divided by 2. Probably not going to do much, but I move up in the order.
Sorry, say that one more time. It's 27 minus
27.
defense?
27 minus defense divided by 2.
Right. You do chip damage, and you are moving up.
No Skarmories were harmed in the moving of this initiative order.
That's Kyle. By the way, a Manaphy update. Manaphy at this point is playing baseball with its bubbles just
Oh,
smashing
yes! Let's go, kid.
It is now Keldeo's turn. Keldeo. So based on how I think I've done this in the past, and if not, it's a superpower. Whatever, we can retcon it. It does all its shenanigans and then goes first on the next turn because of the Aqua Jet effect.
Does it get the Aqua Jet effect?
It gets half of everything, and so as a result, half of going first on the next turn, I have said is going first next turn.
Sure, you know what? That works out in my favor, so let's run it.
Alright, so do I blow everything up?
I'd say blow up that Skarmory, yeah.
Okay, Keldeo decides, you know what, we press big, someone smashes that red button that's always told never to be smashed. Except
Keldeo got confused, and through its confusion was like, I'm confused. I am angry!
That's my secret, Captain, I'm always confused. Huh?
I'm confused. I don't like being confused! I don't want to be confused!
Alright, so Keldeo is going to go for a Rage Mode move, which is basically, as I've mentioned previously, cut everything in half and...
Do it all!
Do it all at once. So, we go optimally, because that helps Keldeo in his sake. So first off, Leer, -2 turns into -3 for Spiritomb, because that's cut in half.
Wait, Spiritomb or Skarmory?
Oh, Skarmory, sorry, my mistake, I'm going for Skarmory.
Whew.
Oh,
Big
yeah,
save.
that would've been, interesting. -1 defense for the Skarmory. Now, after that, Bubble Beam in it. That would be more efficient, right? Yeah, sure, why not? Bubble Beam it. That'll be 2d6 plus 10. So, I'll just confirm Skarmory's thing here.
Special defense.
Well, the type advantages. I just want to make sure both of them would... I always forget if steel's resistant by water or not, but it's not.
No. Everything that Keldeo has does neutral damage.
Yep, so that's there. So we do that plus that. Okie doke. Come on, I need another calculator. We're gonna follow that up with a Aqua Jet. It's gonna be 1d8 plus 6. That's the Aqua Jet. And then we go for a double kick. That's 1d6 plus 5. So that's all of that damage divided by 2 because of the superpower effect. It means that I have dealt 27 damage to Skarmory, and Keldeo goes first.
Mm-hmm. How's the Skarmory feeling?
Not too great, to be honest. Still up, but not too great.
Alright, Keldeo needs to follow this up with a hit, and then we can put it in the dirt.
That was the wrong die. I need to roll for the Torment. This is round 4. That is still good. Torment is still active.
Alright, that's fine.
That means Keldeo using all moves at once, therefore can use any move now, because it feels like it... Will you go for Aqua Jet? Is that an idea? Or do you go for the KO?
Aqua Jet would mean that it gets to go first again next time. Not using
Correct.
Aqua Jet means Spiritomb gets back-to-back attacks on Keldeo before its next move. Or on Ralph and Kyle. But...
Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, I think as the shield. Yeah, Keldeo is just Captain America, confirmed. Keldeo is going to go for an Aqua Jet on the Skarmory. There is an outside shot. No, there isn't. Never mind. Is there? I don't know. There might be a shot that this KOs. I don't actually know.
Is Keldeo still confused?
Oh, that too. Shoot. All right. What rolls first? Accuracy. If I don't hit, it doesn't matter. Ugh. Hey, I have a roll, Ralph, that you might want. I rolled a 19.
Yeah, nice.
All right, so that is for accuracy. Now I see. Do you hit yourself or do I hit somebody else? I need an even roll, if I'm not mistaken. Do I need an even roll? Let me confirm this. Confusion.
Hit yourself.
This is Keldeo.
Oh, okay. Hit someone else.
There you go.
I need an even roll. Survey says that a 4 is an even roll that works.
Nice. We take
So that is going to hit with a 19. It does not confuse. It's going to go for Aqua Jet. That's going to be 1d8 plus 6. 1d8 plus 6. That is that going to be enough? It's not enough.
No! Come on.
So that happens. Keldeo will go first on the next round. It is now Kyle's turn because he quick attacked, correct?
Yes. Is okay. How
Based on
is
my
this...
reaction, you can tell how many hit points this Skirmy has.
Like 1.
He's
not denying it.
Well, he's not denying it, but also this is Anirudh. Can we be
That's
certain?
true.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit my stat checker here, just to double check.
On the Skarmory, or?
Yes, on Skarmory.
Alright, go ahead and do so.
So, smart... Well, doesn't matter, I rolled a 4.
Skarmory has health. Skarmory also has attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed, shockingly enough.
Oh, thank you. That's actually... I really appreciate that. Okay. I actually don't know what's riskier. Going for a quick attack or going for assurance. Because if it has like 2 HP, quick attack probably doesn't KO.
What did you use last turn? Because you're still under torment.
Oh my goodness! Wait, I did use quick attack last turn. Well, then I'd use like leafage. So it's between leafage and you know what? I'm gonna since I'm not gonna get any priority boosts anyways, and I don't want to risk a miss here. I'm gonna play it safe, go for leafage, and hope that KOs. So let's throw some leaves out from the middle of nowhere, and roll a 14 so it hits, and roll 1 on the damage die. So that's 7 plus 15. 1 plus 6 plus 15 is 24.
24 minus its defense, which is 21, which is 3, which gets cut in half or into fourths.
No, in half.
It's quad ineffective.
It is quad ineffective.
Barely effective is 1/4. So 1/4 of 3. We round up. It's
well,
1 damage.
It's gonna be 1.
1 damage. Is it down? Please tell me it's down.
It's
Skarmory is down.
Okay,
yeah!
alright, cool.
It was my 1 HP. Wonderful.
So now that both of the foes are down, there are a lot less birds because Manaphy has decided instead of this, he's now playing whack-a-mole.
Yes!
So...
Some poor Diglett.
Manaphy has picked up a Diglett and it's like, okay. Manaphy's like conversing with a Diglett in hand gestures like, we need to fight those guys. Diglett full on the side at this point. Manaphy's used its charm to basically be like, we should fight. No, don't know how that Diglett sees Manaphy. That is just its own universe of conundrums. Manaphy, Diglett has heard a voice in the distance being like, you should help me fight the birds. And the Diglett's like, yes. So, there you go. It's whack with a mole. How's that?
Whack with, oh my goodness.
So those two are having fun. Anyway, Spiritomb, seeing both of its compatriots fall down, not budging at all.
I see that you've made my compatriots fall.
Alright, I see that you've done enough, but I'm here now. It's an opportunity for destruction, I might add.
You know, I could just, take it down one at a time, you know?
This Spiritomb is creepy. Can I say it for the record?
Good, that's the goal. It's 108 spirits.
Yes.
That's the intention.
It's Spiritomb's turn. Spiritomb is confused, however. That might be why it's a little creepy. As it goes for... It's not been attacked, so payback wouldn't make sense. Yeah,
But it also used payback turn 1. It used payback into a Pokemon with Justified turn 1. So does anything make sense?
Very true. It's gonna go for Nightshade on... Who's been more annoying?
I haven't
Kyle.
done anything.
It's definitely Kyle.
I think it's been Kyle. Also, I should point out, way back in the past, we mentioned how Nightshade was a bit overpowered. I have decreased the power a bit. It used to be damage base is level divided by 4 plus 3. It is now damage base is level divided by 6.
No addition at the end?
No addition at the end. So that should be better.
That
However,
should be a lot better.
We'll see what happens.
My guess is it's probably a base 4 or 5 here.
All right. So Nightshade. First off, I gotta see if it hits. Does it?
Miss.
It does.
No.
Now I gotta see if it breaks through confusion.
Miss.
It does not. I rolled another 19, by the way. Do
There
you want my
go-
dice?
There go all your 19s.
I'm in pain.
All right. So it hits itself in the process. That would be level divided by 6. Can I do math here? Okay. That would be.
Kyle is set up so nicely on the next turn.
Okie doke. So Spiritomb hits itself a little bit of damage.
Yay.
That's Spiritomb's turn. Poof. Who goes now? Ralph. You're fighting
can
a
I
ghost
use my-
here.
Can I use my stat checker on the Spiritomb?
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the smart, see if anything comes out of it. I got a 4. No, I don't. Okay.
It's got stats.
It's got stats. All right. What did I use last? I used low sweep last turn. This is fine. I will now use. Wait, it's dark and ghost, right?
Correct.
Yes.
But the ghost is prioritized in that.
Immunity really buffs its.
So
buffs
immunity
its
means it does 1/10.
Boy.
And you have no non-fighting moves, right?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay, so you're useless.
I can leer it, make it lower defense.
That is actually more useful than you attacking.
Yeah. I can leer it, and then there's a possibility that I'll crit on the leer. Let's do that. All right, I'm gonna leer it. I'm gonna try to stand it off and face it down. Give me that 19. I really want that 19. I got a 16. My heart almost stopped.
Ah.
Okay, it works though.
It works, so that means its defense is now dropped. Additionally, it is now -4 defense.
Excellent.
That is Ralph. Alright, now we roll for Torment. It is round 5. Torment is still active.
Okay.
That's great. I forget. I believe Keldeo goes first because of the Aqua Jet, because we superpowered into the Aqua Jet.
Yeah, it goes
So-
Keldeo, Spiritomb, Kyle, Ralph this turn.
Right, so Keldeo cannot use Aqua Jet again. Does it just leer? Or I guess
Does it go
no,
Kyle, Ralph, or Ralph, Kyle?
it goes Ralph, Kyle.
It goes Ralph, Kyle.
Yes. You leering doesn't make a difference because at this point it's Keldeo and Kyle that are doing the damage and Ralph playing support. So yeah, Bubble Beam. That's the only option it has, 'cause double kick isn't-
We have defense drops, but that's not enough for double kick to really do anything.
Bubble Beam away. So that's an 8 that will hit. I need 2d6 plus 10. Alright, let's do some math here. Boom. Plus. Boom. Minus. Boom. Alright, some damage has been dealt.
Perfect. My plan falls into place.
Keldeo has gone. It is now Spiritomb's turn. Spiritomb, confused still. Not. Yeah, I think Nightshade is still. Or Payback. Actually,
It was
think
last
just
touched by Ralph. Can I point that out?
do I think it would pay back. It would pay back the Keldeo. Keldeo is the thing that Spiritomb hates right now. So, payback will hit. That will hit itself. So, let me also make sure I know how many turns that is. Alright, great. This is the last turn that Spiritomb is confused, by the way, as it hits itself
Yay.
for... I already forgot what it was. Oh,
1,000,000 damage.
it does all the damage, and that's it.
It does all the damage, and that's it.
Well, its defense is lowered, so it will have more.
No, but stat changes don't affect confusion damage.
Oh, they don't.
Because
Yeah.
I did not think that far ahead.
Also, because that would kind of break our system. I feel like that's one thing that's different that shouldn't be different.
Great, so it punches itself and/or does something similar. Ralph, it is your move.
Yeah. All right. I can't. Can I? Am I still pressured?
You are still pressured. Yes, you are locked out of Leer. You could
Can't use Leer.
use a move or an item or something.
The only items I have are self-improving. I don't have any hurty items. I will. You know what? Spiritomb I think is quite heavy because of the rock. So I will use low kick, and even if it deals 0.1, it's still something. And maybe I'll crit. Who knows? Let's find out. Here we go. Now's the best chance to get a 19.
You actually could do 4 to 5 damage here potentially.
Well, I got a 3, so I do 0 damage.
All right, so the attack misses. I don't know how you missed a rock, but I guess you go through the ghost part of it.
I go through the ghost part of it.
Kyle, it is your move.
All right. So Keldeo has hurt Spiritomb. Spiritomb has hurt Spiritomb.
Mm-hmm.
Only
You know,
relevant.
I think we need to be sure that this Spiritomb gets hit. We're gonna bust out the new move and go for assurance.
Ooh, interesting.
So, it's base power 6, which is, let me pull up the chart. It's base power 6, which is 2d6 plus 8. If the target has been hurt during this turn, it goes up to 2d10 plus 10.
So this turn means the round. I don't know if that's clear, but also that that's applied.
Yeah, so like here, it would be 2d10 plus 10 if I hit through disadvantage.
Correct.
Which I do! 19 and 8, let's go! Alright. So, I'm gonna do 2d10 plus 10, and because it's ghost and dark, this is just neutral damage.
Yep.
That is a 9 and a 10? What?
Ooh, big damage, big damage.
So that's 19, 29, plus my attack is 15. That is 44, minus its already lowered defense. Oh no!
You get a clean assurance in this. Just bang. It does some damage. It's not looking great. It's not great. Spiritomb, now both of its eyes are in you. Specifically Kyle.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't like me now.
And looks at you, and this is what's freaky right now. As it looks at you, just like its eyes start to glow a little bit, specifically that purple one, and in the spitting image of your sister, this goes,
Whoa.
Well, if it isn't the dear friend Kyle, hello.
Kyle, at this point, is like mouth agape, just like, wait, it knows my name. It stole my sister's soul.
I look at you. It goes from I know my name. It has my sister. Whoa.
Well, okay, fine. I see that you're totally on that side. I don't even know why, but...
And looks over at, like, Ralph.
Oh, Ralphie dear, are you sure that you should be attacking me?
Mom!
I think it's more Mrs. Quagmire than Mom, but also...
Yeah, that was definitely Mrs. Quagmire, not your mom.
Oh. Sorry, Mrs. Quagmire?
I like how it's the classic, like, what is it? The joke that, like, you always call your teacher your mother or something like that?
Yeah.
Mom? I mean, Miss Quagmire.
Oh, no.
Okay. Anyway, Spiritomb, very frustrated. Also, nobody speed boosted themselves, correct? It's just a regular old turn?
Yep. Back to the normal order.
Normal order.
Which means Kyle's about to get whopped.
Torment is now broken.
Oh, let's go.
So you have options.
That's actually perfect timing for Torment to be broken on my end, assuming I don't get KO'd here.
Keldeo? What is your game plan? Do you just...
Wait, Keldeo or Spiritomb?
Spiritomb, sorry. Spiritomb's turn. Spiritomb's like, it's no longer confused, by the way. That's great. Payback. Yep. Just payback. So payback on... Who just attacked it? Kyle, right?
Who just attacked it? Excuse you. Put some respect on my name. It's still some
Kyle,
big damage.
That hits. Payback. If I've been attacked this turn, the base power goes from, 5 to 8.
But you haven't been.
Oh, I have not been attacked this round. That is correct.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, in that case, then I ain't doing that. I'm going Nightshade.
No! What? No, you can't change it after. No, you can't change it after you roll. Come on. Hey.
All right. 5.
I can't believe I actually just finessed that. It's great.
1d8 plus 8. I need your defense.
17.
You take 19 points of damage.
This is fine. The power levels on Kyle are insane. I say it's at 50% damage.
I'm fine. Your left arm not moving. It's fine. It's fine.
I am 19 HP down, 19 HP to go, but it's okay. This battle's gonna be over quick.
Ralph, your move.
How good is Keldeo doing?
The same as it has been for a while. It's at 33 hit points right now. Its max HP is 128. So
okay.
But most of those were all of those were super effective wing attacks.
All of those were super effective wing attacks, except one of them. I forget which one.
And Spiritomb is doing. How does it look?
It's not good.
Well, I have the ability to use Leer again. So I'm gonna use Leer again, because there's
All
not
right.
much else I can do that would be useful.
That makes sense.
So let me roll this thing. Oh! A 19!
Did you 19 leer it?
Yeah!
He 19 leered it!
I crit on the Leer!
He 19 leered it!
It
Oh, man.
finally happened.
It finally happened.
Oh, man. That.
You've been fishing for this since Arc 0.
Yeah, I have. I've been trying to justify using focus energy, and it happened finally.
It works. Okay, so that's a -4 additional defense. That means this has gone from -4 to -8 defense.
Beautiful.
Ralph's turn is done. Kyle, your move. It's been leered real hard.
All right. I'm going to start a chain of events that I sincerely hope Keldeo picks up on.
I think I know what's happening, but go ahead and go for it.
I'm going to go ahead and use a quick attack, even though it'll do like 1 point of damage.
All right, go ahead and quick attack.
Really? Now?
Yes.
Now I roll a 6 and it misses because I
Ooh.
tied the. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know what? This is fine. This is fine.
All right, your quick attack goes. It fails, unfortunately. Keldeo.
Keldeo
seeing
can still
the
throw itself with stealth food. It's fine.
I think Keldeo sees the logic behind your decision and goes for an Aqua Jet.
Okay.
It's got no other options. Yeah, it's either that or Bubble Beam, I guess, or
Yeah,
Lyric
it's
itself,
the combo doesn't hit the same because
but it's not 4 in a row. It's 2 in a row.
well, and not just that, right? It would have been Keldeo moving before Kyle, so if Keldeo does damage, Kyle goes crazy. And we're not,
I see.
and- yeah, and now like if Keldeo were to use Aqua Jet back to back, and then Kyle were to use Quick Attack, Kyle would move before Keldeo, and it wouldn't be the same. But it's fine. As usual, my insane battle strats just fall apart at the last possible moment on one roll. Of course.
Okay, this is intriguing. So, Keldeo goes for Aqua Jet. It hits and does sizable damage. This
Okay.
Spiritomb is on its last legs.
Oh, yes.
No legs, but it's on its last rock, I guess.
There may
Keldeo's
even
gone.
be a chip in the
And now- It used Aqua Jet, which means it goes again.
Yeah!
Oh boy, we
Do it
love
again.
these strats. I know for a fact that this could potentially knock out.
Do it.
That is a 9. That will hit.
I'm assuming it's
Just-
another Aqua Jet?
It is not. Are you gonna Aqua Jet again?
Well, the -8 defense versus the bubble.
Yeah, I think it's
What's
gonna
better?
Aqua Jet again because double kicks. Yeah, that's the logic behind it. All right. I don't know if that's enough. Let's find out. That is not enough.
There it goes.
So Keldeo has done some damage. It is now Spiritomb's turn. Spiritomb is going to go for payback.
Oh no.
On Keldeo?
Payback on Keldeo? Is that the best
No.
idea?
I don't know.
No, it's gonna go for Nightshade on Keldeo.
No.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
Should be fine. Should be fine.
I read my dice upside down. I'm like, I rolled a 21. That makes sense. The 12. That still hits. Its base power, seeing its dying breath, I'll let you guys know. Just for fun facts. Guess what level Spiritomb is?
I'm gonna guess 34.
Higher.
I'm gonna guess 44.
Higher.
54?
Exactly.
Oh!
So level 54.
I put you up against a level 65 Hydreigon. I'm not gonna do that to you again. Level 54 Spiritomb with backup.
So
Hydreigon at least had a weakness
that's true.
that we could use.
That's very true. 54. So damage base is gonna be the level minus 6 divided by 6, which is 9. So it's a base power 9 move.
Ooh, that hits hard.
Where is
Keldeo might go down here.
2d10 plus 10.
Oh, actually, you know, I think this is gonna be close. This is gonna be real close. He's double checking the math. It's incredibly close.
1 damage point. Once again. Maybe.
Yeah, I think Keldeo's fine for like 3 HP here, or it got knocked out by like exactly what it needed.
I don't know.
Keldeo is hit with this Nightshade. You see a black void go around Keldeo. It dissipates, and Keldeo is still standing, though looking like it wishes it was anywhere else but here right now.
Oh!
Okay, yep.
Okay.
Did it survive on 3 HP?
It survived on 5.
Ah, I was
But-
close. I was close.
And Spiritomb's like,
That's not possible.
Is it my turn?
it is Ralph's turn. Hey, Ralph.
Okay, I can't lead her. So I will low kick. If I get a 19 again, it'll be the pinnacle of my career on this podcast.
Roll a
I got
20.
an 8, but it hits.
That hits. That's the important part.
It's a point.
We've accomplished the goal of the 19.
I need the weight of Spiritomb and how many dice I'm rolling.
Spiritomb is a number. I saw it. It was pretty big considering what
Spiritomb
it was.
is
108. Isn't it 108 kilograms?
It is 108 kilograms. That's the 1 kilogram for every spirit. That is actually huge because that is a base 100. So that means 10, base 10 power.
That's 2d10 plus. No, that's more.
10 is 3d8 plus 10.
3D. Oh wow! If only this was dealing normal damage instead of 10% of what it should be or what it would be. Let me get my d8s. Another one. Another d8. All right. So 3d8 you said?
3d8 plus 10.
All right. Here we go. A 1, 2, and a 5. That's not great. All right. So that's literally 8. 8 plus 10 is 18. Plus my attack, which is 21, brings it up to. Is that what? 33.
18 and 21, right?
Yeah.
18 21 is 39.
39, yeah.
Oh, 39. Yeah. So 39 minus
defense?
defense divided by 10.
Oh, that's so close. If you had dealt, I think, one more point of damage, it would have been 2, but instead it's 1.
Ah, nice.
Well, that would need 10 more points of dice, which actually would have been
No, because you were. It was a 39 total, right? So, I assume that like 1 point. Like I assume it right now its defense is a multiple of 10.
I see, maybe.
But then, yeah, that's 1 point of damage.
I dealt 1 point of damage?
Yeah, you dealt 1 point of damage, which is...
I chipped off the... Okay.
You got, like, 1 grain of sand off its keystone. Kyle, it is your move.
Blink.
It's my move.
Do you want to try to clear something here?
Well, I don't have anything that deals super effective. Like, my 2 moves that I'm still learning are Assurance and Mega Drain, neither of which hit for super effective. So I can't, like, master a move here.
Right, but you could take the hard part potentially off.
Yeah. Try to think what the play here is. I think it's taking a point of damage. I'll go for Assurance again. Let's see if I can pick this up. Gonna risk it for the biscuit because worst case Keldeo goes right after me and cleans up. 18 and 8, so we have a hit.
You have a hit.
And it did take damage this round.
Correct.
Which means I'm rolling 2d10 plus 10. That's another 10 and a 2. I've been rolling my d100 for the 2d10, and both times the 1's die has landed on the 10. This die just likes showing me a 0. So that's 12 plus 10 is 22. 22 plus 15 minus its defense.
22 plus 15 minus its defense.
Which is 37 minus defense.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is enough.
Papa! Let's
We've
go!
done it! We did it!
Spiritomb is down.
Now what?
Now what? Fair question.
We have questions for the Spiritomb. Are we gonna get answers is the question.
Spiritomb is down. And as Spiritomb is down, you see the keystone shake. The birds all of a sudden start blinking their eyes and disappear. Honchkrow and Skarmory, who were battling you, now blinks their eyes and looks up very confused at what's going on. Sees Keldeo, kind of like bows to Keldeo a little bit and flaps hesitantly away.
Oh, nice.
And that keystone, or the rock, shakes, breaks, and dust starts to float into the air, zooming towards the direction of the castle.
Towards
Okay.
Towards the direction of the castle, as in towards the direction of the
Unova?
Swords of Justice, right?
Yes.
Oh,
we
boy.
should move.
We should too, yeah.
Before we do, experience points.
Oh, yes.
Can I get more experience for dealing the knocking up blow?
No, and my logic for that is somewhat insulting in that Ralph has dealt the knocking out blow to like 13 other battles.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just trying to finesse something here.
So maybe
much
he's not
XP?
involved with this battle. So actually, this is 260 experience points.
What?
Whoa! 260?
That's another
260.
level, probably.
That's 870s.
Uh,
Yeah, that's another level for me.
Are you at
Okay.
20?
I'm at level 19.
19. Okay.
so, I get 1638 plus, what did you say? 200 and what?
260, I believe I said. Yes, 260.
1898 experience points. Puts me up to level 19. I don't think I have anything on the learn set there.
I don't believe so either. I can check.
I mean, I just learned something, so.
Oh, then probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, Gen 8 learn set. 21 is. Oh, 21 is Giga Drain.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, I am excited for that. That's gonna hit. I might not master Mega Drain before I learn Giga Drain.
So Keldeo at this point, on basically its last legs, looks at its bag, just dumps out a bunch of stuff. I noted this down way back when you won some sort of prize. Right? Yes.
Yeah.
In the chest, you won some sort of prize.
Oh,
and
yes,
in
we
there, in there is like a bunch of citrus berries and orange berries and stuff. Keldeo just like nods to you guys in apologies and eats all of that.
Okay, cool.
I need to know what a citrus berry is. Citrus.
I'm assuming it does more than an orange berry. I'm assuming it does like
D20 plus 10.
Whoa, what?
Yep, that makes sense based on logic. So D20 plus 10.
1 plus 10.
So D20. I rolled a 1.
Oh, I jinxed it.
So plus 10, so that's 11 plus 14 plus 10 is 24 plus 10 plus 10 is 20. So that's 55 health. It heals back. I think it's just going to eat the citrus berries on. Alright, so it's now at 60 health on the nose, which Keldeo's like, that's enough, let's go, come on, follow that dust. Presumably you guys are following the dust. I mean, you're on Keldeo.
Yes,
No, Kyle is hopped on.
Yeah, Manaphy, Manaphy, does, the stink face at the birds that disappear, pops back into the bag. Y'all are just zooming. Alright, the days are continuing at this point. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. And by the days, I mean the hours. I'm going to need everyone to roll me a d10.
Oh, boy.
As a reminder, you have 12 hours left today and 14 hours left tomorrow, so we better hope for some decent rolls here.
And that's... wait, we're on day 29?
You're at day 29. Day 30 at the end. If you're not done, it's over.
So, I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 6. That's a full 14 right there.
Okay, so basically on my d10, I need to roll less than a 12.
Yes, we're good.
I hit the ground again. Way to go.
Wait, we added up to 14, so literally just it's a guaranteed we get there in time.
That is correct. So let's see. I need to do this properly. So 12 hours. Beat Spiritomb and Squad. Went 12 hours, and then on day 30, I rolled a 4. That's 2 leftover hours from you guys, so 6 hours in, which means 8 hours remaining. You reach Unova Town with 8 hours remaining on your clock.
Oh, we are straight chilling.
Okay.
Keldeo zooming through, going through the town. You see the town has sort of picked up since the last time. Remember that mystical dark energy thing? It seems like everybody's calmer, cooler, collected-er.
That's gooder.
The only person that's stressed out right now is Keldeo, as he's just rushing into the castle with you guys on his back. And you guys.
But no one see us.
Keldeo doesn't even bother with the bell, the moat sort of thing. Literally just jumps it.
Oh, yes.
Jumps it, opens the door in the process and starts rushing inside. And heads inside the castle, where you see something that you probably wish you didn't see. As you walk in...
Did Spiritomb get there before us?
As you walk inside, you see a green electric energy almost surrounding the 3 Swords of Justice in a ball floating 6 feet in the air.
In a ball?
In a ball? Yeah, it's sort of like a ball. Almost like a wire ball, I guess, if you could consider that. But they are floating in green electric energy as Spiritomb stands there, somehow reformed. Just there, controlling these, turns around to you, and speaks to Keldeo. Well, speaks to you all.
So, I see that it has come to this. Naturally, we understand that we cannot accomplish our goal of becoming a legend. Of course, if you don't accomplish it, it solves our purpose as well.
Keldeo looks irate.
Kyle looks confused as to what Spiritomb is trying here. Keldeo completed the tasks, made it back. Can't we just summon Victini and be done?
Ralph is like, why can't this just be over?
Oh dear, Ralphie, I understand why you could be concerned.
And a 4th electric ball shows up. Victini is sitting there, drawing on a notepad, looking very annoyed with how things are turning.
That's no bueno.
Okay.
Victini doesn't. While the other swords of justice are like somewhat panicked or something, Victini's like, "Oh brother."
Victini's like, I knew this was coming.
Spiritom's tried this 4 other times. Okay, 5th time is not the charm.
I called HR. They said they would handle it, and they didn't.
Look, to be honest, it's things like these that make us not want to make you a legendary Pokemon. Spiritomb just turns around.
Silence! That is not allowed in this, my new area, my new kingdom. This is where I belong. And you, with your rules and your policies, will not stop me. Do you understand?
Victini's like, yeah, sure.
Skip.
Mash A through cutscene. To clarify, this is the next day. We are all like full belly, full health,
Everyone's
ready to
healed
fight
up.
again if need to be.
Everyone is healed up. That is true.
All right, just throwing that out there.
But you see, I have my benefactor. Just like you two.
Points directly at you two.
You two have your own benefactors that allow you to see things that you're not supposed to see. I have my own.
Kyle gives him a confused look like, what are you talking about?
You're joking. You don't know? You don't understand? Come on. You're a recruit, aren't you? You should know these things. Why can you see legendaries when legends are supposed to be gone, disappeared? Why?
The other swords of justice, like as they clear their eyes, they're starting to notice you guys, which is new.
Oh, they
Because
have. They have not seen us before.
They're starting to notice. To them, I'll explain to you because you don't actually see this. To them, they're seeing like this fog of green for Kyle, orange respectively for Ralph, forming there. It's like a baseless blob, but it's clearly there. Like as time goes on, it eventually, during the monologue, shapes into.
Did they see a little blue blob in a backpack?
They see the backpack and like blue specks.
Nice.
You don't understand? You've been chosen to do this. After all, didn't the legend appear to you just like it did to me? Only difference is I took advantage. I knew the power that would come from that. And you follow the gods as if they're just some sort of magical being in front of you. I know the power that they hold. And I will obtain that power for myself.
Kyle at this point is just kind of smirking at him, just like, oh, that's cute.
You don't understand. You don't understand. Because if they can call on me, I can call on them.
And you see Spiritomb starting to like almost chant something, as if summoning something.
Summoning someone or summoning multiple people?
Someone.
Okay. Time for a Darkrai fight.
No.
And you see popping out in front of you, in a black void, the essence of what you see when your eyes are closed in a dark room, popping out, standing there with its legs on its toes, Darkrai.
No.
You cold, Spiritomb? Yes, it's time. Get rid of these fools! Oh no, you understand. Everything comes with me for a price. I don't care. Get rid of them! Very well, if you insist.
Darkrai starts summoning out a black bubble, I guess, that just fills with the fog. You guys see this.
Oh man. I knew we were gonna have to fight Darkrai. I wasn't expecting it to pull some out of battle stuff like this.
Can we even fight Darkrai? Is this even in the realm of possibility? Like, without just being complete and utter suicide?
What's its signature thing called?
It's called Dark Void.
Dark Void, yeah. I mean, it's not like attacking us, it's just creating a void that we are supposedly going to be sucked into. I have an idea. I don't like it.
What's the idea? Wait! I have a bottle! Can I put the void in a bottle?
Wait, what? No! That was not the plan!
Wait. Interesting.
Is there some way I can contain the void in a bottle? Is that a thing?
I was just gonna push the Celebi button, but...
I will take out my bottle and attempt to do, I don't know, to see what happens when the bottle and the void interact.
Oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stop this man.
Do you do that?
Yes?
Okay. You do so.
I feel like he does that at the same time as I press the button, though.
Okay, so you press the button, you do this. Okay.
At the same time.
Okay, great. Alright, Keldeo is Keldio's not sure what to do at this point, because this is outside of Keldio's
No,
territory.
Keldeo is like shook, frozen. I can imagine.
Yeah. Okay. This works. Got it. Okay.
Oh no! What is happening? What is happening here?
One follow-up question: are you holding the bottle as if to suck it in, or are you throwing the bottle as if some sort of distraction/shield?
I want to suck it in. That's the plan. So
Okay.
if I can try to suck it in using the bottle when it's still in my hand, sure. If I need to toss it to make that happen, then I'll toss it.
Okay. So you hold the bottle as if to almost scoop it. I almost scoop it, like let it like flow inside of that.
Yeah.
Darkrai shoots this black bubble at you. It sucks into the bottle,
Oh, okay.
and then the bottle itself disappears.
Well, mission accomplished.
Wait, what? It's gone from here. You might have just released something awful into the world.
I don't think
What?
so.
At the same time, ooh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be really interesting.
Because
At the same
we're
time,
about to time warp somewhere.
at the same time, you press the Celebi button, correct?
Yes.
You press the Celebi button. Celebi pops up, grabs both of you, and flashes, and you disappear.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that was. Okay. Where are we going? What are we doing? This is.
Oh, I think you mean when are we going? Sorry.
Well, also where? That's important too.
That's a good point. But
Both of you open your eyes, and you are currently in the dream world in your respective rooms.
Oh, of course, Celebi can teleport us here. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Kyle is gonna go out into the hallway and see if anyone's around or what. Well, first Kyle's gonna look around his room and see what's in his room.
You look around your room, so Kyle, you look around your room, and you see all 8 legendary items lined up on your shelf.
I'm gonna check my bag and see if I still have the ones that I took.
In your bag, you do not have any legendary items.
Okay.
Is it the same thing for me? Like, are my items gone as well?
Yeah, Ralph, if you were to look in your bags, your items are gone.
Okay, goodbye, all of them.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, did I just create a time loop? Oh no. Kyle. Okay, I see all the items, including the Arceus orb, right?
You see all 8 legendary items.
Okay. Well then. Apart from that, it looks the same as the last time we were here and took out the 8 items, right?
Yes, with one slight difference.
Let's hear it.
Manaphy is not here.
No.
Manaphy's. Wait, huh?
Manaphy is not in your room.
Manaphy is not in my room. Manaphy is not in my bag.
Manaphy's not in your room. Manaphy's not in your
snapped
bag.
with us.
Manaphy did not get snapped with you.
Did
Or
we leave
maybe.
Manaphy in the freaking past?
Manaphy was in your bag then. Manaphy is not in your bag now.
Wait.
So you're contemplating something?
Okay. Well, Kyle's gonna. I mean, this doesn't change my action, but I'm just confused and slightly concerned that I just made a giant mistake that you called me into. I feel like you did a hard read on the decision I would make, and I fell for it. I'm gonna pop out of the room and see what rooms are in the hallway and if anyone's around.
Yeah, you take a look at your door. Make a perception check.
I don't like perception checks, but I like this one. 17.
Your door is cracked open.
My door is cracked open?
Yes.
That is weird. I'm gonna carefully open my door. First I'm gonna check my room to see if anyone's in here.
Nobody seems to be in your room.
All right, then I'm gonna very carefully leave and close the door behind me.
Okay, you pop out of your room. It doesn't look like anyone is out here.
Okay. I'm gonna close the door behind me. I'm gonna see what all the doors are around me. Or what are the other doors in this hallway? When are we?
The other doors are the other doors.
So like,
let me just confirm something here.
Is the Cobalion door across from the Verizian door still?
Yeah. Wait, Cobalion door. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a real one.
Or is it Terrakion?
My door is Terrakion.
Terrakion.
Yeah, your door is Terrakion. That's why I was confused.
I mixed up which sword you were. Yeah.
You see outside in the hallway 12 doors, correct? 6 on each side. Yeah, 12 doors. All 12 of these doors have an image on them, and all 12 of these doors are, I'll say this because it'll make sense, openable.
Okay.
And I have learned the mechanics of the dream world. Openable means that someone has given me. Huh? Wait, that means whoa.
That means
I say
Wait.
open a bowl. Not that
Oh.
you can open them, but the door is open if person is present is activated.
Yeah. Okay.
Which
okay,
means
okay, okay,
to
yeah.
sum this up, there is
everyone's
somebody
here.
behind every single door.
Everyone's here, somewhere in the dream world, be it in their room or, yeah. All right. I'm gonna start with the door directly across from me and work my way down and just check each room. Did I play myself? Did I play us?
No, I gotta figure out what room everybody is.
Oh gosh.
Well, we know that Ralph and Kyle are at the end of the hole.
Yeah, but I
And we
I
know
gotta-
that Isaac and Adam are at the other end of the hole.
Right.
And there are rooms in
Um,
between.
We'll touch on why in a bit. So you're going to every single door.
Yes. I'm checking them one by one to see if the person is there or the room looks like I expect it to. Or
You walk across to Machop's room, Ralph's room. Ralph's room is locked,
What?
which we will
Okay.
explain why in a bit, because something has happened in my conversation with Ralph that hasn't actually happened yet that is
Okay.
causing this door to be
Okay.
locked. But this door is locked right now to Kyle. You go down the list. Here's what I will say. For every other door, you are able to open it. But if you have not been in that room in the past, in the duration of the show, when you open that room, all you see is like a static image.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that means people are here. I'm gonna go. All right. So I assume I go through all the rooms and either like I see the classroom and I see the snowy Yeti mountain, or I
Right.
just see static.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Time to go.
And then
into the
Adams
mirror-
is, of course, Mystic Boy that would presumably
Yeah.
go to.
Yeah, the mirror room is the last room that I'm going to, and I'm hoping that there are people here.
Are you heading to the Mew room?
I've checked all the other rooms, haven't I?
Okay, so you head to the Mew room. This could work. This is gonna be weird, but this is gonna work. You head to the Mew room and you see Adam. Adam is there, who looks like he's just finished packing something up.
Okay. Is anyone else there?
It is just Adam.
Weird. I'm gonna like. Is Adam like? Does Adam notice me enter, or am I gonna have to? Like,
He
walk
does.
up
He kind of waves you over.
All right. Yeah, I'm hustling over.
Hey Kyle. Are you ready?
Kyle's gonna give Adam a bit of a blank look.
Have you forgotten? I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I know that you have to talk to Celebi about it. So, go find Celebi. If Celebi's not with you, it's probably with Ralph. Are you ready though? Because we're about to get started.
Sorry. Where's Celebi? Where's Ralph? Where are we going? Sorry. I'm very out of it right now.
No, it's fine. It's complicated as we're about to head out to battle. Celebi said that you two have to do something. Although Celebi's saying timeline reasons, they're not telling me why. I have dealt with the timeline enough. I do not want a repeat of what happened in February. So instead, we're just gonna go. Got it?
Is this the exchange that we had before? We did not have an exchange before with Celebi though. What? Wait. Hold on.
Maybe you
So-
were in the future.
I don't know if I'm in the future or if I'm in the past. Like, I don't know if I'm in the future or if I'm, like, right before we left. Either way,
Feel free to make any rolls if you'd like.
I think Kyle wants to make a roll for what was going on.
yeah, like,
Roll-
I
roll
would
for
make
huh?
I would make a roll, but, like, what am I rolling for? Like, what? I don't know what I don't know, and that's what's terrifying here.
What would get you more information? I guess.
When are we?
When are you? When are you?
Like,
I guess that would-
because from all these clues, I genuinely have no clue when we are.
Make an investigation check.
Well, 5.
For reasons that I will explain, and both to give you another chance, I will let you roll this with advantage.
Another 5. What? How?
All right. Well, in that case, you're in a place.
I'm in a time.
You're in a time.
I'm in a time. That was my question. Okay. I'm just going to just straight up like ask Adam. Like, sorry. I know you gotta move. I know you gotta get ready for battle. But who are you battling, and where, and what day is it?
Adam.
Sorry. Celebi got me a little. We were just with Celebi, and we're a bit. I'm a bit rattled. You know. I don't know if you've gone through this before.
Adam just stares at you like, I don't know what you've seen, so I'm not sure if I can say. Celebi knows the information. If Celebi's not with you, Celebi's with Ralph. So just
Can you at least tell me what day it is?
again,
not 100%. Can I tell you what day? I don't see why they're not. I mean,
It doesn't give me. It just tells me when I am. It doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me anything that ruins a timeline. I don't think.
I don't. I don't think.
It is January 31st. Poof.
So it's, right. So okay. I don't see why not. Today it's May 28th.
May 28th. And what day did we poof out of here? Like July?
Yeah, it was late July. I have an exact date. Hold up.
And I'm assuming I get a year with this too.
Yeah, it's a shmeddy year, which is basically, hey, the world explodes in 4 days.
Yeah.
Or 3 days, whatever this is.
the future.
January, February, March, April, May has 31 days.
Yeah, so
It's a
28,
28.
29, 30, 31. Boom.
Yeah,
So
okay.
Yeah, 3 days.
Okay, so we just did a huge time skip here. Kyle just nods, gives Adam a wave, and rushes out of the room.
Great.
What's
Where are
going
you
on
going
with
next,
me?
Kyle?
Ralph's room.
Great.
I need to find Ralph.
We'll jump over to Ralph. Ralph, you open your eyes
Yeah.
as you poof when Kyle hit the button, and you pop into your room. Your room looks a bit more decorative.
Okay.
It seems like more stuff has gone on.
Fun.
More things have happened. You see, I don't know, more letters from Snow or something like that. And like a few memories of like, oh, these are, I don't know, dates we went on, or like that one trip that we did. You're looking at this, have no clue what this is, but presumably something that's happened. And Celebi is there with you.
Hey, do you care to explain what the heck just happened?
Shh. Celebi goes to your door and locks it.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, so listen, I know I'm not the guardian, so to speak, for you. I'm for Kyle, but we need to have a conversation.
What's going on? Did I do something wrong?
No. You're fine. It's just there's a predicament going on.
Okay.
So I popped you out of the timeline, but I need to pop you back in that same spot. In other words, you're going to be facing Darkrai all over again.
Okay.
There's only one thing that can really stop Darkrai.
What is that?
That would be by talking to Arceus.
What?
We have the elemental bell. We're gonna talk to Arceus, and then what's Sully's voice? Like here, something like that. We're gonna talk to Arceus, and then
that was
Arceus basically give you the power to stop Darkrai. If that makes any sense.
I'm
There's
gobsmacked.
There's a reason. I can't tell you why, but there's a reason it has to be you that does this, and not Kyle. All I'll say is that Kyle. So everybody gets one wish from Arceus, and Kyle uses his later, and that's also important. But your wish, you never really used a wish, so we're gonna use it now. If that makes any sense.
Okay. What does this mean for me?
You'll be a hero, I guess. We'll have to talk to Arceus about if
The details.
the details exactly, like how exactly this wish works. But
Okay.
but I'm asking you this only for two reasons. One, it kind of has to be you. I mean, it could be Manaphy, but Manaphy has its own, being a legendary, not able to get a wish from Arceus due to mythical related reasons. And two, because I felt like you would jump on this more than Kyle would.
I see. I sit down on the bed for a second, kind of think about kind of just take it in that I'm about to meet Arceus. And then I just sort of close my eyes for a second, think about everything that's led up to this point. I'm like, I get up and I say, okay, let's do it. Take me there.
Roll perception.
I'm dead. That 20? I'm not dead, apparently.
No, you can just see that you're dead.
Okay, not Kyle. Ralph, in a moment of clarity, I'm gonna force you to make a decision here, but it's gonna illuminate some stuff.
Yep.
You look past Celebi and see Kyle standing there looking very confused, almost as if trying to like see Celebi clearly.
I see. Can
but-
Kyle see me?
Kyle sees you and like doesn't really take you into consideration, just looking at Celebi.
Okay.
I'm going to force you to ignore Kyle in this situation.
Okay.
Like don't tell him that you notice him, basically.
Okay. Gotcha.
And another thing about Kyle, this is not a solid Kyle. This is like a mirage of Kyle.
I see.
I was gonna say, I don't think I got into the room.
Yeah, you didn't
Like,
get
the door
into
is
the room.
locked.
I see. Okay.
And after a few moments, while you're having this conversation, Kyle looks at this, kind of shrugs, and walks out. walks out, like slides like through the walls and stuff.
Gotcha.
So that happens. You, I don't know the exact wording, but you kind of just said, "Yeah, I got this," right?
Okay.
Just confirming.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go talk to the man.
Okay. I'll explain it to Kyle, because he's gonna. I don't want to spoil the timeline, but he's about to walk in the door in about 30 seconds, so don't look too surprised, I guess.
Okay.
And sure enough, a few seconds later, Kyle, you are now at the door. You try to open the door. The door is openable now. Celebi has unlocked the door. Kyle, you walk inside.
Yeah. Okay, I walk in. What's the scene here that I'm walking
Celebi looks like Celebi's just told Ralph, like, hey, your grandmother is dead. And also, my dog is dead. I don't know which one's worse. Like, I think it's slowly building in on Ralph, like, oh, things are happening. Yeah, exactly. You understand parts of this as well, knowing the time. Ralph just knows the situation.
Well, all I know is Ralph is about to go. Well, what I've been told is Celebi told Adam that we're going with Celebi to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what this something is.
Correct.
So I just kind of look over to Celebi and like I'm looking, like I give it a look, just like tell me what's happening here.
Celebi looks to Ralph, like almost like, Ralph, are you saying it or am I?
I'll say it. I like get off the bed, clear my throat, look at my friend, and I say, Kyle, it looks like I'm gonna have to save the world. I don't know how. I don't know what the details are gonna be, but I look at Celebi for a second. I'm like, I think I'm going to make a wish from Arceus.
Well, technically both of you are going, but yeah, you're making the wish, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to stop Darkrai.
Kyle like takes a second, nods, and then very quickly just like holds a finger up just like 1 second, dips out of the room.
Okay, you dip out of the room.
Go to the other room and pick up the bell, the elemental bell.
Okay, you pick up the bell.
Yeah, and bring it back.
Cool. Okay, so now you have the bell.
Yeah.
You see as you pick up the bell and walk away, another bell has formed in that place.
Huh. Okay, I am doing some weird stuff with the time-space continuum here, but sure, we'll roll with it. I'm gonna take this bell and bring it back over and hand it to her and hold it up for Ralph.
Ralph, you know this. This is the elemental bell. This is kind of like the Arceus summoning mechanic.
Okay, I take the elemental bell.
Put it in your bag. Your bag has a bunch of regular items, no legendary items. You don't need to delete them now, just mental note. And Celebi looks at both of you like, ready to go?
I'm ready, as I'll ever be.
And then you guys walk out. As you guys walk out of Ralph's room, Kyle, I assume doing like a quick making sure my door is closed sort of thing.
Yeah, Kyle's like, Kyle's aware of Dream World mechanics, so is, being cautious.
Yep, Ralph, you do the same thing, close your door, make sure nobody can get in, and then as you walk out, as you pass each set of doors, those doors open and new characters enter the fray as you move to the next row, and the next row, and the next row, until finally all of you, all 12 of you, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yep, all 12 of you enter into the Mew room, where Adam makes it 13.
Okay.
All of you guys head over to the pavilion, the gazebo, the whatever we're calling it. Both of you make a perception check. Ralph, make it with advantage.
Okay, with advantage. Watch me still fail this.
I got a 2.
11 and a 14. So.
This will make it clear for real life you two, probably, if it's not already clear. But Ralph, out of the corner of your eye, you see the mirage of Kyle kind of peeking into the pavilion, as if to like figure out what exactly is going on.
Okay.
Adam starts giving a speech about how everything is leading up to this moment.
It's time. We've all fought very hard, worked together, we found each other and the items. And now, if I'm not mistaken, we're about to embark on a journey. Now, I must ask you one last time, and give a nod or a no, I guess. Are you sure that each of you wants to do this?
And you see everybody else nod. Do you guys nod?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The one by one, Adam pops everybody out and looks to you two, and looks to Celebi as well. Celebi is like, ready to go?
I'm ready.
To you two, Kyle.
I mean, Kyle is just nodding and just like... Kyle's almost like a little spaced because Kyle's trying to piece together what's happening. Kyle knows when we are. Kyle knows where we are, at least not physically, but like dream world.
Right.
So now Kyle's just trying to figure out, all right, what are we doing? But like it's very absently like nodding along, just like yeah.
Celebi reaches out to both of you, flashes, and then you guys appear on a glass floor.
Ooh.
Don't walk too far to the left or to the right, because then you will fall off and never return. But you are on a glass floor about like 10 feet wide, give or take, a couple inches thick, and Celebi starts floating off towards some light in the distance.
I follow Celebi.
I follow those two.
And you just walk for what feels like hours, but is in reality minutes, before Celebi finally reaches a large white door. You see on this door a keyhole. The keyhole very clearly looks like a bell.
Time to put the bell in there.
Ralph, you put the bell in?
Yeah.
Ralph puts the bell in, and the door is unlocked, opens. Celebi kind of motions you guys inside.
We go inside.
Celebi's staying outside the door. So
do I go in with Ralph?
You can. Celebi's allowing you to.
I kind of just look to Celebi as just like just looking like, should I go in?
Celebi like nods, like, yeah, you're fine.
Okay, all right. And Kyle follows.
And you walk inside. As you walk inside, you see what feels like stairs that turn into clouds. It's carpeted, but then at a certain point, that carpet sort of changes into what effectively is just puffs of clouds that you're somehow able to walk on.
Okay.
You continue walking until eventually reaching what looks like a throne room. And Ralph, to you, this throne room looks very familiar, because this throne room looks exactly like the makeshift one that the evil team uses, with a table with far more chairs than there were in that room, with a throne at the top that's far more extravagant, but looks like almost it's never been used, as if it's sort of a symbol as opposed to an actual throne to sit on.
Do I not recognize it, or?
You probably recognize it, but I know Ralph would, just because he's been dreaming about this forever. And standing, looking out in the distance, is none other than the king himself, Arceus.
Chills.
Bro, how did we get here?
I walk over to Arceus, and
Arceus turns around and sees you, and is just like,
Hello. I believe you're here for something.
I am my liege, your monship. What's your title?
It's fine. Just call me Arceus.
Okay.
Or Arcus or Arceus.
Oh God, Arcus! Arcus, no! Yeah, there's a copyright claim right there.
Arnold. I've gotten Arnold before, you know.
Arnold. Well, I'm here to make a wish.
Of course. Very well. You've entered in. Very well. What exactly is your wish, per se?
I think Celebi told me that I need to wish for the ability to defeat Darkrai.
Kyle's eyes just like go insanely wide at this point because he hasn't heard what is happening. Kyle just has a look just like, oh, what? Oh.
That would be true, yes. It is. I'll tell you both this now. It is a dangerous thing, legendary power. Many seek it, but frankly, it's too much. At a certain point, too much power becomes more of a hindrance than a help. For example, with legendaries, only another legend can truly defeat a legendary Pokemon. I know that both of you have experience with battling legends, but it's different between battling them and winning versus battling them and defeating them. Truly defeating them. But very well, I can make you this wish. However, it comes at, no pun intended, a legendary cost.
What's the cost?
My friend, how important is being a hero to you?
I've wanted it more than anything in my life.
Are you willing to be a hero if you cannot remember being a hero? The cost of this is severe. If you are successful, you will have powers beyond that of some legends. But in exchange, once the power disappears, you will no longer be able to see the way that we do. Are you willing to escape this world back to your regular life with no idea of legends and willing to go back to a normal life with no memory of being a hero of this ancient world that slumbers underneath? Are you willing to give that up in exchange for one shot at true true power and true glory? Are you willing to be a hero and give it up in the process?
I take a deep breath, turn to face Kyle, kind of look at him, and I have my hat, right?
Yeah, you have your hat.
I take
You could probably have picked it up, yeah.
I take my hat off, signed by Aaron, and the Tyro.
I was gonna say Smasher signed it first.
Smasher and Aaron, yes. I kind of put it in Kyle's hands, and I kind of look at him in the eye, and I go, I know I'm not good in a lot of ways, but it's been nice. It's been nice going on an adventure with you. So, something to remember me by. Because I probably won't remember you.
Dang.
Kyle just like holds his hand like up and like push it like as if like push the hat like back to Ralph and just like shakes his head.
At this point, like there are tears in my eyes, and I like kind of force it into his chest. I'm like, no, take it, just take it, okay?
Kyle is just pointing to the signatures, and Kyle just goes, "You're gonna want to keep this. You like this hat too much."
But I don't know. I don't know what to.
I mean, you could keep the hat. Arceus, maybe there's some Arceus can manipulate memories, so you just bought it at a store or something. But
I guess I'll fine. You're always right. You always were right. Put the hat back on.
Kyle just like gives a smirk and just nods.
And then I give Kyle a hug. I have to.
Kyle's like very like just freezes up for a second, and then just like just returns and just like it's like kind of just shrugs and just like, all right, fine, I'll give you this one.
I know I'm the emotional one. I'm a dork. I know, but I have to. So I pull away, turn back to Arceus, kind of composing myself, and I say, "Yep, I'm willing to do that. Make it happen."
Very well.
and you see Arceus, its eyes. I think it's got red eyes, right? Its red eyes like glint, and then you just see a flash of light. And what I am going to say happens, purely for effect. Let me just confirm that this is the case. That's the case. I need to confirm something. You see the flash of light as the world starts to envelop itself in light. I don't know. I'm just describing light at this point.
How does one describe light?
Woo, big flashy, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And you feel yourself change. You feel more powerful. You feel like things are even bigger and better. You feel stronger. And I am going to have you do something I have not done at all in this show.
Okay.
And probably never will.
I was going to say, you're about to give him a crazy cheat code.
Ultimate power.
I am going to need you to change two things.
Okay.
Number one, I need you to change your Pokemon from Machop to Machamp.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, fine.
Okay, and then?
But I'm level 19 and I'm still a Trico.
And
then I need you to change any move, your choice. It's gonna revert back.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. I need you to change any move to the move Cross Chop.
So Lyra's turning into Cross Chop. What's up?
Cross Chop is with the space.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
And if you read the effect, it's so perfect.
It's crits are 19 or 20. Okay. Excellent.
So you are now, for a brief moment, a Machamp. And this is purely for logistical. We're not going to actually change the levels and stuff like that. Otherwise, I'd be boosting you to level 100 and maxing out your attack. Forget the rules. You're broken. But logically right now, you are the most powerful version of your kind, IV trained, EV trained, and with the most powerful fighting type move a Machamp can learn.
Amazing.
And
if not the most powerful, the most Ralph.
yes.
Yeah.
Kyle, I need you to check your bag. As you check your bag, I mean, not like legitimately, just like...
I was scrolling down the sheet.
Yeah.
I looked at the top right. I was like, you haven't popped into the Google sheet. What happened? This is the stealthiest move he's ever made.
You search into your bag, and you see your deck of cards that was given to you so long ago start to, like, flicker, as if, like, emphasizing a particular card.
Okay. If the deck is gonna... A good magician always forces you to take the card that they want you to take. This deck has pulled a pretty good force here. It's pretty blatant. It's pretty easy to read, but it's there. Well, if I just say I'm not gonna look at the card, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right.
So what you pull out of the deck is a card. So the tarot deck thing that we've established here is frankly not really established. It's kind of just a thing that I thought would be interesting, and whenever you used it, I would be like, "Ooh, let's find out what it does."
Yeah. Although we didn't get into a situation where I felt compelled to use it.
Correct. In this situation, I'm forcing it. So what happens? It's a card, and as you pull out this card, it's instantly telling you give this to Ralph.
Okay. Kyle's gonna
Yeah.
get Ralph's attention, like throw the card over.
You toss it over like a card throwing style.
Yeah.
Ralph, you catch it in the air with one of your four hands, which is very exciting to say, probably.
Wow.
And as you look at this card, what it effectively is just like an extra power boost. What it is for your case is, at any one instance, which I'm going to heavily imply is the next one, you will automatically roll a 19.
Whoa.
Okay. Yep. There it goes.
This is awesome.
I was planning this in case that wouldn't happen because I wanted this.
Oh, but you
situation
still
to
give it to him anyway. Give me the card back. He got his 19.
But I was planning this as the very last situation in case you never got it.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's a 19.
On the house.
Arceus just like looks back at you,
Now, go save the world.
and Flash appears, and we jump back into the battle. Ralph, you have just finished. The bottle has just disappeared. Kyle, you have just let go of the button.
Yeah.
Celebi has popped in, and Celebi immediately pops out. You both know why, but for everybody else that saw Celebi for that instant has no idea what's going on. Kyle, you turn around. Manaphy, behind your back, looks up, very confused, as Ralph has gotten not only taller, but also has 2 extra arms, and also like a greenish color that was not the color that Machop is.
Yeah. Kyle's just gonna pat Manaphy's head, don't worry, I'll explain later.
Ralph, you are here. Darkrai looks very confused. Spiritomb panicking.
No. What's going on?
Darkrai just,
So are you here to defeat me?
I look up at him and I go, "You bet your bottom dollar."
there is one move used by each side. Darkrai goes for what's the most powerful move Darkrai can make? Darkrai.
Probably Dark Void, right?
I'm thinking damaging move. Where are you?
Well, a combination of like Dark Void and
Foul play. That's probably it.
Foul play.
Base power play.
Foul play would destroy Ralph.
Is Manaphy watching this go down?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, right before I make my move, I kind of look over at Manaphy, like wink at him, and go like, "It's been nice being your uncle, kid," and then go for it.
I presume you go for cross chop because I gifted it to you and kind of forced you to it.
Of course.
You rush up all 4 arms. Normally cross chop is like 1 arm slice, 2 arm slice. You got 4 arms, man. So this is just as Darkrai goes for a foul play, which is basically its own version of like, I'm gonna punch you so hard we're gonna see what happens.
Right.
Fists collide. You see the classic anime moment. It's like Dragon Ball, where like sparks are popping out. Everybody's going backwards. The castle is breaking apart. Spiritomb panics so much the electrical balls that are holding all of the legendaries drops as well. The legends fall to the ground, somewhat hurt. Keldeo, now no longer dealing with that, starts taking care of Spiritomb, charging at it, and just, like throwing the rock up like a cliff or something. I don't know, just rushing for the rock. Spiritomb running away. Kyle, you watch and see.
At this point, Kyle is like sitting on the ground with like the bag in his lap, like with Manaphy there, just like sitting back and like watching the show. This is what Kyle.
You see this flash go, and everything just boom explodes in a fiery, dirt-full, dusty collision of no other. As both of these Pokemon are not only fighting their hardest, but they are the most powerful versions of their kind. You know, that creme de la creme. As they are just blasting each other out, cross chop after cross chop going in. All of them automatic critical hits because we deal with critical hits these ways. It's a nat 19, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going all the way.
Is it a nat 19 or is it an artificial 19?
It is a natural 19. This is naturally artificially born. It's I can't believe it's not 19.
I can't believe it's not 19.
It's exactly like that. Everybody blast together. Both Pokemon fade back out, looking severely hurt. Darkrai falls to the ground, officially, and for the first time in this campaign, technically, truly, defeated, as a legendary Pokemon has been defeated by a technical non-legendary Pokemon. Darkrai falls to the ground, looks back, and says,
Well, that is this journey complete. Perhaps next time I shall come back as a better Pokemon. Or maybe not. Who knows?
Dark Void envelops Darkrai as it basically flops into that little void and disappears. Spiritomb at this point is now a rock, as Keldeo is just basically yelling at this rock at this point and like throwing it on the ground. And that's for Taragian, and that's for Cobalion. And then Ralph, you're victorious. You have by yourself defeated a legendary Pokemon, and not defeated as in, oh, I give up. You've shown your worth. This is you've defeated. It's game, set, match, and then you feel yourself getting weaker. You feel yourself returning back from a Machamp to a Machop. I'm gonna have you change your Pokemon name back to a Machop.
Oh, you thought you got the permanent buff? Get out of here!
I know it wasn't permanent.
I'm gonna need you to change Cross Chop back to Leer.
Okay.
And that was the only thing I did. That changes back.
So you made him change the sheet, only to never use the sheet and change it back.
Yeah, it dawned on me, like, I thought it would be good for comedic, or not comedic, for like a dramatic effect. But
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, you made him change the sheet. I was fully expecting an actual battle here.
yeah.
You know?
All right, let's keep going.
You change back to a Machop. You feel yourself like disrupted, like you're not supposed to be here, because you're not. You're being associated with a legendary Pokemon. There's a bunch of them here. You don't know legendaries exist, do you? Wait, was that Articuno just a dream? No, that can't be right. But I swear, it was maybe it was just like a Corviknight or like a blue Pidgey or something. I don't know.
Just a cloud.
Maybe it was just a cloud. Celebi flashes in, just like, well, it's time. Keldeo looks at you guys, just nods at this point. As the other legendaries are just like, wait, who are you guys?
Kyle just like gives them all a wave, and like gives Keldeo like a nod of approval, just like, yep. You
Keldeo
think
goes,
like, as the
There we
last
go.
of like Ralph's like remembrance of, you know, that he is a recruit of the lost, he just kind of goes like, they'll tell you all about me.
And Keldeo, as you guys disappear and celebrate, brings you back. Keldeo, you can hear Keldeo. Let me tell you the tale of Ralph and Kyle, the heroes that helped me become a legend. And that is the end of Arc 4.
Oh boy! There it is.
Here's the epilogue. We're going to do this real quick because it's almost dawned on me that we forgot about a small segment of thing. So we're going to do this real quick. You flash forward, you're tumbling through time and everything like that. Kyle, you open your eyes. You are currently in the backyard of Sindoran the Wigglytuff's house.
Okay, so
Your
Celebi did keep its promise and put us right back where it left me. Perfect.
You hear Sindoran like yelling like, "Hey, it's been longer than a couple of minutes. Did you go out for shopping or something?" You turn around, expecting to hear a quip from Ralph. Ralph is not there. Manaphy is in your bag, and your bag now consists nothing but a fiery drum.
Only the fiery drum.
Well, and whatever you get rid of all of your legendary items and replace it with a fiery drum.
Okay, yeah. Do I still have the tarot deck or?
Yes, you have the tarot deck as well.
Oh, sweet. Okay. One fiery drum.
So you have the fiery drum. You look around looking for Ralph to make a quip, and Ralph is not there. You have clear memories of Ralph. You know exactly what happened.
yeah.
That annoying moment when he like took the stuff from the house, the odd things that he said all the time, the feeling you had when you were third wheeling on his relationship with Snow. But you have full memories of this. But you also know you're not supposed to.
Well, Kyle knows that he remembers Ralph as a recruit and like all this stuff, but Kyle also knows that Ralph doesn't know any of this.
You have two distinct moments of like your real life relationship with Ralph and your relationship with Ralph. Your relationship with Ralph is all the Recruits of the Lost stuff. Your real life relationship with Ralph is he's been in your class for a while, and that's it. You've
It's
talked
sort
to
of
him.
like, oh, okay. So it's
That's
almost like there's two distinct Ralphs I know now.
Yeah, you know that they're the same, but like everybody else, you feel confident. Everybody else knows Ralph as that kid in your class,
Yeah.
and you know Ralph as that hero of the Recruits of the Lost as well.
Okay.
Manaphy knows this as well, but Manaphy doesn't feel like talking about this.
Yeah.
That is your situation, as I presume you walk back into Wigglytuff's house to be like, let's prepare.
Yeah. Wigglytuff does not look surprised that it's just me, right?
Wigglytuff does not look surprised that it's just you.
Okay. Interesting. Kyle is just kind of like quickly like shake his head, collect his thoughts, and then walk back in and get ready for the adventure that he's about to set out on.
Ralph, you open your eyes, and it's just another day. It's summer vacation. You open your eyes. What's your plan today? Video games? Hanging out with your mom?
I'm gonna have some breakfast with my mom. What a crazy dream I just had. Oh.
As you go down that dream, just like most dreams, fades away until all you have is this vague inkling that you should probably talk to that kid Kyle in your class more often. And that is the end of Arc 4. Well, we killed off a character.
He's not dead. He's fine.
There would have been a better segue for this, but we need to explain why, probably.
Yeah.
Also, I know you have a time limit that's like...
I'm on a time limit, but I can make this happen. So due to the nature of this world, things change, people change, and I will no longer be a part of Not a Scratch. And it is not due to any internal friction. I think everyone pretty much knows that I consider Anirudh and Muhammad as very good friends, regardless of how they feel about me.
Hey,
but that's a different story.
Hey, I've been nothing but supportive of you on this show, at the very least. I don't know about the other guy, but...
Yeah, look. Everything about kicking you off the show, purely business, nothing personal. I understand.
I understand.
It's purely business.
But yeah, I've been on the show for like almost 2 years now, and a lot has changed in that time. But it has truly been, in some ways, it has truly been the highlight of the past 2 years for me. And I've thoroughly enjoyed playing Ralph and being Ralph and making this content for everyone who listens. I that's kind of all I have to say. Thank you all for listening. Perhaps we will meet again in some other time, in some other way.
Yeah. I'll tell you all now that you might hear Mansour's voice in the future of the show, but it is not to nearly the event that it is right now. So, for all intents and purposes,
not the Ralph we once knew.
Yes. This is unfortunately the end of Ralph's story with us. This is not the end of the campaign, however, despite the extreme shock of losing 33% of our working force here. Thank you again for everyone listening. To both of you guys, I don't know if I appreciate it. I tell you guys enough how much I appreciate for you guys joining me on this.
Hey, I don't want any of this sap. I'm gonna be around next week for the Q&A.
Yes, the Q&A. I'm going to throw this out there. This might be cut. Might take a small break when I release this out, but the Q&A will still be happening either this weekend or the next weekend. So check out the Q&A, all that other stuff. If you always want to follow all of the things that we do, you can just check the description of the episode where everything is located. Until then, for the final time in this exact format, unless something dramatically shifts, I have been your PM, your DM, your GM, Anirudh himself.
And I've been Mansour, playing Ralph for the last time.
And I've been Muhammad, playing Kyle.
And until next time, everyone, truly tell your friends you appreciate them, because you never know what you've got until it's gone. Frankly, this show's about to suck a lot more now that Ralph's gone.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Until next time, everyone, take care.